Zoie was on all over the place, and not even on. Oh my God! Oh my God! And the reason why that perplexes me so much is because you've met Chris Brown. This isn't your first time seeing him.
No, come on.
Change nothing.
What do you mean?
What the? When you get pressed, that's what you're gonna say?
I swear to That's like when white people say the N-word and they say I have black friends.
I work there, don't worry.
I see the problem, and I'm not going to elaborate any further. Anyways, guys, welcome to episode 23 of the Relentless Diaries podcast. Michael Jordan and LeBron James.
You see how quick she got you beat?
Welcome to the Michael Jordan LeBron James episode.
And a Darius Miles episode. Yeah.
Who's Darius Miles?
Obscure 23s. Yeah.
I
That's
don't know
what.
who that
Maybe that's the new thing. You got to find an obscure player for the
No,
big
don't change
numbers.
the rules now.
Fred VanVleet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about Freddie.
Draymond
The
Green.
first one. Yeah.
Draymond shouldn't be allowed to wear
Draymond Green
23.
is 23.
Oh,
He is.
that's nasty work.
That's one of the
man.
wildest people to wear.
You gotta have like offensive skills to have a 23.
That's like if Pat Beverly
like
wore
You don't think
23.
Draymond doesn't have any offensive skills? He does have a little bit.
He had 30 in
Decent
Game
passer.
7 of that finals.
Fair. Yeah, exactly.
Like he
He had a good
He was a
offensive
23 that day.
watch his summer league highlights. Like he had an offensive game back in the day.
But yeah, guys, welcome to episode 23. I'm your main host, Zoe.
I'm Trezor.
I'm Clyde.
Mucho.
And, woo! Damn, coming out hot the gate with the gunshots. Oh my God. Oh, Mucho's wearing headphones episode, so you can hear it now.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do like
They're not
sound
gonna be on
effects.
for long.
Yeah.
Same with me.
Podcasting.
I don't know how you guys do episodes without headphones. I just can't do it.
You remember how you felt before you had headphones?
No. Oh,
Because when I tried to incorporate
yes.
the headphones, you hated it.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't remember. You have a good memory. I don't remember that
Thank you.
much.
I don't like headphones because they squeeze my head too much.
Yeah, I'm taking the rubber off soon.
That's why I do.
ew.
I only do one headphone though. Like I
Take
can't.
that rubber off. Put it on
hours.
meat to meat.
Did you see that podcast that said if the first time you lost your V, you used the Jimmy, you were still a V because you
Damn.
never really felt
Great
what was
censorship.
going on.
Wow.
Well, you do lose
I
two
just-
virginities.
I agree with that.
That's
I
true.
agree with that. I
Yeah.
agree. You lose a protected virginity and then you
Yeah.
lose a raw virginity for sure.
Facts.
2 cherries.
Was your
Ew.
Episode title. I like when you get it in the first 3 minutes.
A man saying he lost 2 cherries is crazy.
my unprotected V wasn't really like something that I wanted to do.
So
I don't know if that counts.
Whoa.
hold on.
Because he's such a stand-up
Does it
guy using protection every time. Loser.
So remember, I told you.
I will always share the story for being a protective sexy.
Why?
Why?
Man, live a little. Going raw.
That is crazy.
What's your long-term partner?
Especially
after
like
you have both.
she's talking like I said that when I'm like in the streets, like single, running around. That would be very
Okay, yeah,
foolish
no,
of
I
me.
agree.
Yeah,
Running
yeah,
around, yeah, you should definitely wrap it up.
That
I
would be
agree.
very foolish of me.
We're trying to keep you on the show, fam.
You two are wild when it comes to the unprotected talks, man.
Who?
You two.
I'm all for protection, 100%.
But then you
But
shame
I mean,
him.
sometimes it's like, bro, what are we doing, yo?
Yeah.
What? Are you kidding me? Especially if I like him? What are we doing? and I know he's a
Being
good
safe.
guy, obviously. Like, I have to know that, like, I trust him and respect him. But, like, if I trust him, respect him, and he's a good guy, I know he's not holding around, we are not. What is that? What
Once
is
again,
that?
I think it's a little bit different because you are the girl. So where at the
Fair.
end of the day, if something went wrong, you are the deciding factor.
Fair.
For us, it's up to fate.
Yeah.
We just have to trust that she has a good head on her shoulders.
Yeah. I have a friend
You're
who.
gonna be nervous for 2 weeks after you going around with the wrong woman.
Yeah, I have a friend who will
Word.
remain nameless. She believes that if you have sex with a condom on, it doesn't count as a body.
Oh my god.
She's a woman, yes.
Oh, you friends with Ruby Rose? Who
She
is
was,
it?
she was like, sex with a condom, no body.
That's crazy.
Sex without a condom, body. If you you, that's 2 bodies.
I like the math.
Girl
I like
math.
the
Girl math. Girl sex math.
Yeah, girl
Thank
math.
you for that segment. But anyways, guys, we have a jam-packed episode. We have a lot to talk about with pop culture, some hot topics. I mean, number one is like the number one, which is Kendrick Lamar. If you don't know, Kendrick Lamar hosted the Pop-Out show last week on Juneteenth in Inglewood, right? What state?
At the Forum.
At the Forum. In Inglewood, California. Streamed it through Amazon Prime.
And Twitch.
Oh, was it streamed to? I didn't even know that. But Amazon Prime
Amazon
was
Prime
the
was the main
official.
Dual streaming platforms.
All the bros on Twitch watching that.
Or
I
YouTube.
watched it through Amazon.
I watched it on Amazon.
Yeah, you guys got money.
So did
I just have Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
a lot of people don't know if you have Amazon Prime, like it gives you access to Prime Video and the music library. And
Yeah,
stuff.
I had no idea until the pop-up
Somebody
show.
you know has
This was a good commercial.
somebody
for that,
you know has Amazon Prime. Like just tell them to give you their login.
Swing it. Yeah. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
But anyways, so Kendrick Lamar had the pop-out show. We'll start
We'll
in
go slow.
increments. Like I said, we'll start slow. We're gonna ease in.
Let's start with the show.
Yeah. How
First
do
of
we
all-
rate? Just how do we feel about it? How did you feel about it? Did you watch it?
I was at the movies that night, but like
So you didn't watch it.
I got the recap the next day. I have a general sense of what it is.
He was
It's
So you
not
like,
didn't
the same
really
effect,
watch it. Yeah, you didn't
Lucho.
really watch
Had the
it.
same effect.
who
What you mean?
did you guys watch it with? Did you watch it by
Prime.
yourself?
No, by myself. Literally
I can't
by
talk
myself.
about the finals if I saw the highlights the next day.
No.
What?
It's not the same effect. It's not the same
What's
effect.
happening?
Ew.
It's not the same effect.
I get what she's saying.
You see?
You can, but you don't get the full grasp
Emotion.
of the game because there are certain things that you notice in the full game that don't make the highlights that are the reasons why you lose the game.
Okay, so I'll give.
You know, someone complaining and not getting back on defense, that
Yes,
one play in the
yes.
second quarter
Okay.
type stuff, you know?
Okay, so
But-
I'll say what I thought about it, and then you
Yeah.
guys say if I'm like on the right path.
Yeah.
Well, real quickly though, like I think it makes more sense for you guys to recap it though.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you said who did I watch? I watched it by myself in my room from my laptop.
I was streaming it like on my TV and had like the homies over and
Okay.
yo,
You had a Not Like Us watch party.
no, it wasn't. We didn't plan it. They didn't. Listen, no, listen. They
What
didn't.
side are you on?
Yo, they didn't know.
See, I don't like that. I'm gonna start this right there. I don't like that. Because
I just had it on. They didn't come over to watch it. I didn't even invite. Like it was my roommate had like other people overall, homies and whatever.
people act like if you're from Toronto, you can't enjoy West Coast music.
Yeah, I know.
I
like,
love West Coast music.
Yeah.
Okay.
And anyone that knows me knows I'm a West Coast LA music
LA
man.
Trey.
So
Oh, so
for
you gotta
me-
be careful this episode.
For me, the best part of the show, it wasn't even Kendrick. It was DJ Head and
well,
Mustard's
let me start there. 'Cause
Oh my! I was in my room screaming,
Okay.
bro.
I
he was.
downloaded two,
Omar
3 songs since
Omar
like
looked
that
up
I
like,
heard that night.
I was
just 'cause
in
of
my
that.
room screaming, bro, because all of that, like, that is what I listen to, bro.
Yeah.
The people that he was bringing, and it was song after song after song after song, and he's bringing out, like, I'm trying to find a way to, like, compare it to somewhere else that other people can relate. What would be a better comparison? Like, New York or
Probably like
Jamaican artists?
Like Atlanta more. So.
no, because Atlanta,
Atlanta.
people already know all the big artists there. LA is very insular, so
So
someone
very
like
maybe like
regional.
New York.
New York,
would be a
kind
good
of, maybe
comparison.
even the Bay.
Basically, no, because I'm trying to make a comparison, but I want everyone to understand.
Okay, I got you.
Basically, that's like if Jay-Z had a concert and he brought out A Boogie, Ice
Oh, I
Spice,
got what you mean.
Cash Cobain, and then threw it back, brought out Bobby Shmurda, Young M.A., Jim Jones, Camera. Like, it's people that, like, if you like this music, you would love this, but a lot of people might not know who they are. So DJ Head's bringing out Remble, AZ Chike,
Ray
G
Vaughn,
Perico,
Tommy
Ray
the Clown.
Vaughn, Tommy the Clown, Kalen for real. Bro,
Didn't Dom
I was
Kennedy
like,
come out?
what?
The Cuzzos were out there.
Cuzzos.
Was Dom Kennedy
Zolo
out?
Sama.
Dom Kennedy was
Dom-
for Mustard.
He
For
came
Mustard,
from
okay,
Mustard. There was so many people that came up. Blue Bucks Clan.
I don't even
He
know.
brought out Blue Bucks Clan, bro.
Yelling, "Why the f*** two man?"
Oh, that guy. Yeah. Okay.
I was like,
Yeah.
bro, I was screaming at the computer. I mean, at my TV.
You're a real LA music fan.
Yeah,
I remember
like,
doing
I
skits
listen-
with you like 5 years ago. You're doing like the LA shit. You're talking about flu flam, and I'm like, Tristan, what the fuck
I
does flu
listened
flam mean?
to LA music, and then Mustard brought out Dom Kennedy, Steve Lacy.
love Dom
Tyler
Kennedy.
came out and that place erupted.
Tyler the
love
Creator came out,
Tyler
thought
the
it was his
Creator.
show. Like that was crazy.
That
so
place
good.
erupted when Tyler came out. Ty Dolla $ign, YG came out with the hard bottoms. Come on, man. Like, that was crazy.
That aspect was really dope. I like that aspect of the show.
See, I like how you took that show in. I really like how you took that show in because a lot of, and I'm joking. Obviously, you could have a Not Like Us watch party if you want.
I didn't.
I'm
Yo,
just
you know what's crazy too? We didn't even watch it. It was just playing in the background.
Oh,
and,
shut
like,
up. You guys didn't watch it?
I'm just playing.
I was watching it, and they came over, and I just had it still playing.
But
Like,
I like the way that you looked at it because that whole thing is a W for Los Angeles.
Yeah,
It's not an L for Toronto.
exactly.
Why
And
do-
people try to
they're
make
so
it a
weird.
LA versus Toronto.
Well-
but it's not that.
People like this is the worst night in Toronto history. I'm like, relax.
I don't know.
That's
No, no.
insane.
Did you not see
I don't know.
LeBron's
That's
game 4
insane.
shot
It
against
was-
us in 2018? Like what?
Word.
We went
This
through
was
LeBronto, yeah.
This was just a great night in LA history, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They had people on that. And one of my favorite things to do is people watching, bro. Even because we're kind of skipping back and forth. But at the end, when he brought everyone on stage, and I'm seeing dudes in all red with red shiesties and glasses on, with their phones out on the stage, I'm like, yeah, this is authentic LA. I'm seeing dudes on stage with red flags, with bumped in across their back with no shirt on an Amazon live stream, throwing up gang signs and crip walking. And I'm like, yeah, this
Bloods
is...
don't Kip Rock.
this is
Someone said
culture.
that to me.
Well,
Bloods
no, they
Kip
don't.
Rock.
They don't crip walk.
They blood
They
walk.
don't they
yeah,
boogie?
they blood
I've
walk.
seen that. It was
They
like,
have their
every
own.
dance you see up there is a crip walk.
Yeah,
They
they have.
had, they had no Crips on stage. They had a
No.
couple.
No, there
there
was.
were a couple Crips.
Blue
on
Blood
stage.
Squad.
Schoolboy Q was a crip, allegedly.
He's a
Yo.
he's a Hoover, so that's like a
I just want to say
kind of.
that aspect of the show, like
Black History
really,
reunion.
really made 2011 Chris very, very happy.
Yeah.
Hearing Collard Greens, he had.
Collard Greens was such a banger.
I've
yo.
seen Absol live. Like I love
I've seen
Absol.
Schoolboy Q live.
So seeing
Schoolboy,
all J-Rock
J-Rock.
doing his verse off Money Trees was fucking potent.
Word.
Like
Yeah.
I enjoyed that aspect of it. That
Like-
was sick. That needed to happen for LA. They needed.
As-
I think it needs to happen for everyone who enjoyed like Kendrick Lamar's music at some
Yeah.
point. Because I get it. We joke around like, oh, who listens to Kendrick's music and Kendrick, so whatever, like no one remembers. But like Kendrick had bangers, yo.
Why using past tense, fam?
Well, I should say Kendrick has bangers. Like songs that came out damn near 10 years ago that when you still hear it today, you're like, I was like, shit. Like these songs are really, really, really good.
And the West
Like
Coast.
undeniably good.
It's just that his last album had no.
For
hits.
sure.
Yeah.
And I get it. When you're
his last couple.
I would say, yeah, the Mr. Morale Steppers and the 12 Years a Slave, the album, like,
That was 10 years ago.
was it? That
No,
was 10 years
in
ago?
between, he had Damn that had a lot of hits.
Oh, damn. I
No,
like
To Pimp a
Damn.
Butterfly
Damn
is
was
9 years
before.
old.
No,
Damn was before what?
Damn was before To Pimp a Butterfly.
No, it
and
wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Mr.
Damn
Morale.
was
after.
2017.
after.
To Pimp a Butterfly is 2015.
Really?
Yeah.
So before Mr. Morale was Damn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
basically.
yes, that is true.
Untitled Unmastered was in between. Untitled Unmastered, but
Yes.
yeah.
You're right. So I
See,
liked
word.
Damn.
And like the West Coast kind of also in the sense like they go through droughts, you know? They kind of had like a Tupac, like that era, and then it was sort of whatever. And up until the Game coming out, they were very dry. Like they kind
Yeah.
of say that the Game brought the West Coast back.
did.
And then I feel like,
But did the Game really have, like,
I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do
I
that.
mean, he
This
did. But,
is
like,
how we do.
I know.
blood.
But to say he put the West Coast,
He
like,
did.
back on
Yeah, yeah.
He
solely?
Yeah.
He had it on his back.
Yes,
There
he
was
did.
no one else at
Can
that,
you
in that time period.
2005, 6, 7,
2005.
that was
There was
You're
no
right,
one for
because
LA?
at that point,
Yeah.
East, like 50 Cent in New York was coming way up.
And they were trying to do
but
the same
they were
thing.
trying, but also like wasn't 50 Cent and like the Game, like wasn't he kind
And
of
they were
about
trying to
like
do this,
sign
East
to
Coast,
G
West
Unit
Coast.
sorta?
He was rocking with G Unit.
Yeah, yeah.
Safety, the Game, and Eminem. They
Yeah.
were rocking
But
for a while.
when they got out, he went from Interscope to Geffen, so he wasn't
okay.
like kind of with that whole clan anymore. So, and then after the Game kind of went whatever, they didn't really have a
They
poignant
didn't have
person.
anyone until
Kendrick.
YG came out.
Well, okay.
Oh, YG, yeah. Tooted and booted.
I don't know if you want technically you could
When
kind of
did-
put YG before Kendrick.
Yeah.
When did My Crazy Life come out though? Wasn't that 2014?
That was 2014,
But
but,
Toot-
YG was
Tooted and
bubbling
Booted-
already. Yeah,
That
Tooted
whole
and Booted
pass-
was before Pull Up Drink.
yeah.
If you're acting like if
What's
you're
pour
just,
up drink?
Swimming pools.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I'm
Okay,
like,
but
why
the
did you
whole
call it that?
Snoop,
man, my bad.
but Snoop and Corrupt passing him the torch on stage and everything, that happened in like 2011.
Who passing who the
Remember that where they all were like, "Hey, you're the
remember
new
that, the new
savior
king
of the West Coast," and they all
Yeah.
like,
That
just
was
crying.
before
on-
his album dropped. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Section
before.
80 times.
But
Yeah.
he wasn't known to the world yet, though.
It was his introduction to the
I feel like since then he's been the figurehead
West
for the
Coast?
West Coast. Yeah.
I agree.
You could also say the jerk movement too in 2009.
And YG was a part of that.
And yeah, he was a part of it. True.
So
Yeah, you know YG definitely has.
YG
deeper
was a
roots.
part of the jerk movement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People
people-
didn't know YG used to make
yeah.
jerk music.
To
She
me-
a model.
YG?
She walked the runway. A model. Can you run that my way? She a model. What? That's how
I
YG
don't
started.
But even think of Tooted and Booted. Like that's
Yeah.
like not a gangster
It's
song.
not a
No,
gangster
it's
song,
not.
yeah.
It's not. It's not. But I wouldn't
Wait.
call it a jerking.
No.
No,
That was,
that's
it was
not.
like he had a progression.
Yeah.
And then now, okay, so on to Kendrick. I have to give him props for one thing that I do love that I've seen like real music people talking about.
The breath control.
Kendrick did that whole show, no backing tracks.
Yeah.
Like
No sip of
straight
water.
No
breath
auto
control.
tune.
He's rapping all the lyrics for all the songs.
No, he's not.
Okay,
Well,
he
of course
messed up.
he's not.
No, he's
he messed
not.
up once. He
Well,
messed
he's
up
attempting.
once.
Let's say
No,
even if
he's
he
not. He's like Nas. Like he leaves words out and shit like that.
Well,
He's
yeah,
not
the
going
diss
that
tracks,
far.
but he
you
did
have
not
to-
miss a word.
He's not going that far off where it's like, oh my god, he's messing up so
True,
much.
but
Sure,
yeah,
but he's
you're
leaving shit out.
But you're leaving words out to catch your breath. Because
Yeah,
you
you
can't, like, you
Because he's
physically
a
can't.
punching artist too.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
physically
Yeah.
can't do
Yeah,
that.
he is.
But let's say he even did 75%.
That's
of-
impressive.
Of 6-minute song after 5-minute song
Yeah,
after
that's
6-minute song. That's hard.
But like, I just feel like his energy when he's doing 616 in LA, and he's enunciating, going he's got his hand on Solo's like shoulder and everything. And then when he does like Humble, he's kind of
'Cause
phoning
there's-
in the hook and
I agree.
everything. Like,
but
it's-
there are certain songs that you could take a break.
Yeah.
Like DNA, home, like the big hits, you can kind of take a break.
and that's
because
what
the crowd's gonna sing it.
That's what the masterclass of a performer is. Like he's definitely making those mental notes and everything. Like
Yeah.
planning, okay, this song I'm gonna kind of chill out, and not do every. But yeah,
Because that's kind of
Came
what
out
you
with
have.
Euphoria.
That's kind of what you have to do. Because if you hear any big people rap, even Drake does it, Kendrick, J. Cole, everybody.
Gives the mic to the audience.
Yeah,
They
just,
have
to,
that
just to
trick.
catch their breath. If you hear Kendrick rap DNA, he's just gonna say,
Yeah.
I got loyalty inside my, I got power
yeah.
inside my, like,
Yeah, it's
you know, it's
Yeah.
just, let
That
you catch
song's
your breath.
impossible to do in like one take.
It was like the third or fourth song you did, I think.
Yeah.
But,
Well-
yeah, go ahead.
Regardless, the set list was good, right? Like he went back, he opened with one of Drake's diss tracks. He performed the whole
Euphoria.
6 minutes, beginning to end of Euphoria, which I thought was crazy to come out of.
A 6
But
minute
kudos-
song.
Euphoria
to
is a
come
good
out,
song. That's
Euphoria is
good
a
song.
great song, but to come out and rap, I don't think he even missed a beat on that one.
He messed the end up.
Whatever.
I
Chris.
like that as a first song because it's like slow at the beginning and then it drops. Like, yeah, that's
What he messed up like a whole 12 bars of it towards the end.
Did he? Did he actually? Or he
Yes.
was being a rap?
I
nerd?
thought
No, I think he did.
Who the
but,
fuck they
but
think
so
they
what?
playing with? He didn't say any of that section.
The man probably doesn't even know it.
why are you being Simon Cowell right now?
Anyways,
A second ago, I was having a Not Like Us watch party.
Yeah,
now
you're
I'm too hard on Kendrick.
I mean, that's if he did it all like no backing track, then I don't know. Give him his 5 for that.
yeah.
Yeah. And
So,
then
go.
I was gonna say, I don't know if I'm skipping forward. I feel like certain people, like the Drake stans, there was no way they were gonna like this, regardless of how amazing this concert was.
Yeah,
there was,
mucho.
there was,
What you mean?
Mucho.
I haven't dissed him once.
you did this, but I saw you had a couple.
You were going
You
crazy
were
on
so
Twitter.
many
You were
comments.
going wild on Twitter.
So many spicy comments.
Didn't you say Drake united the West Coast?
Kind of. Okay.
Which
so,
is insane to
So
say.
okay. So this is a very good
But
thing.
I'm Simon Cowell.
Yeah, this is a very good thing that Kendrick did for Los Angeles. But how come he didn't do it in 2022?
You couldn't.
Right? Because at the end of the day, if you believe in the butterfly effect, you have to
I agree
give
with
Drake
that.
credit for this concert.
So Drake was definitely the motive for this to happen.
Yeah, that's all I tweeted. That's all I said.
I do agree with that because there had to be a reason.
But is that a problem?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's
Because
just
my
people.
thing is, people are like, "Oh, Drake's the reason why it's even happening, and he needed."
Whose people is me?
No, I'm not just you.
It's
no,
me, I'm
it's literally, it's not just you.
Oh,
It's not
supposed to
just
be-
you. A lot of people are like, "Bro, this is so whack. Kendrick is capitalizing off of this. Like, when's the last time a Kendrick song's been played this much? Drake was the reason
Well, it's
why."
true though. Not like us. It's the
understand.
first banger Kendrick has dropped since Pour Up Drake.
No,
No, Humble was there.
In the clubs, in a black club,
Did you say the white people be doing Kunta
in a
Kinte?
black club.
They played a lot of.
yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
shoot Kendrick Bail. A lot of Damn was played in the clubs.
What? In a black club? You're
Humble was definitely
Nah.
Humble was in the
Yes,
early
it
set.
was.
Hold on.
In the early sets, it was.
Humble was in the early set. The song with Rihanna,
Rihanna,
was
Loyalty?
played. Loyalty
Yes.
was played.
Yeah.
DNA got played in the Triple X like set. Like
Yeah.
the
Play
Takashi
Humble
Triple X.
at a black brunch party in Atlanta right now.
No, now you
Right
can.
now?
No,
Played in 2017. Humble.
Now,
Come on.
listen to what we're
Come on,
saying.
Micho, come on.
Go ahead.
Now you can, but when it dropped, they were
Yeah.
definitely playing.
You
it.
don't remember being
You
Yo,
were in
Black-
Guelph
Black-
listening to Kunta Kinte.
Bro, I went to school there.
No, but that's what I was gonna say. You don't remember being in college, going to the club and hearing Humble and how it
Humble
would
dropped
go
in
up?
2017. I graduated in 2016. I was
Oh, sorry. 1 year out.
I was outside everywhere by
Humble
2017.
played.
Humble played, and at the end of the night,
Black
they
women
would.
are not vibing to sit down.
Bro,
Be humble.
It was
They're
the
not-
in the early
What?
sets, and Loyalty would play at the end.
Okay.
Like the end, like the when you know, like the nights dying down, like
R&B
R&B ish,
set.
they would play Loyalty.
Not Like Us is the biggest song that you could play for black people, because that's the theme of it, since Pour Up Drink, swimming pools.
Stop calling it.
Since
work.
2012, that's
Since
so funny.
2012.
No.
What is a bigger shit you could drop? Like,
A solo Kendrick
Mad,
joint?
Mad City.
okay, that's the same era.
Was
though.
that
That's
after?
2012.
That was before.
Same
No,
album.
it's the
same
same
album.
era.
Or
But
the
I'm
same
still saying-
album. You're right. Yeah.
But I'm saying that's still a bigger track.
Okay, well, I don't know. We're getting a little
But
semantic
anyways,
here.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
I'm saying, like, yeah, it was a perfect time to drop because he has the people now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drake had black audiences way more than Kendrick did for 10 years.
Oh, I don't.
That's debatable.
For
I
10
don't
years.
know.
That is debatable.
They ain't
Or
go
at least,
like that
I don't know
one.
about
at least in a party setting.
Yes.
Okay,
in a
yeah,
party,
fine,
yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yes, I
For
can agree
10
with that.
straight years.
Yes, I can
Yeah.
say that in a party. But Kendrick wasn't really making party
Or-
music.
Yeah, he wasn't a party music guy.
Or even
He was in his Pulitzer bag. You can't make
Or
party
e-
music and have a
or
Pulitzer.
party or Pulitzer. Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Okay, even banger wise, maybe party is a little too specific. Even just banger wise, you know what I mean? It's been 10 years where Drake had the black audiences at the chokehold compared to Kendrick. Now it's perfect because Not Like Us has the culture.
yeah, but he was.
Well,
yeah,
listen,
he
I
wasn't
was
making that type
when
of
I was
music.
at
But anyways.
DLT, they played Not Like Us, and niggas from London were telling
yeah.
us to do the West Coast step. What the fuck you know about the West Coast step? Like that's great. Why are you, a London man, telling the crowd to do the West Coast step to Not Like Us? That I thought was that I was offended.
I can't lie. I was
offended.
Why were you
I'm-
offended?
Because how are you, sir, not even in the same continent, gonna tell these London youth to do the West Coast step?
It's funny.
I gotta
That's
give him a
crazy, you know
big
what I'm
W for
saying?
that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like, yeah, because what I was gonna say is no matter how many people like Drake stands or anyone who's just like is just on Drake's side in this who like needs to hate. Like, I'm not talking about
neutral.
people that are I'm not talking people that are like objective, but like they're team Drake, but they're like, okay, this was a banger. Just the people that like there's nothing that Kendrick could have done for them to say it was good.
Yeah.
I feel like when Dr. Dre said, "Shh, I see dead people," and it dropped.
Oh no!
It's like
no.
you know when what's that announcer and he says bang
Mike Breen.
and it's on your
It was
team.
Mike Breen. You just heard Mike Breen. Bang!
And then that meme, you know when like that guy just like closes his eyes.
But a certain podcaster.
But real quick though, Dr. Dre got a weird case. Why is he around?
Yeah.
That is true.
So a certain podcaster who will go unnamed, but is a friend of the pod, tweeted like, "This is a great DV set."
The DV set going crazy.
Yeah, which I think is nuts. But listen, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, they started digging up everybody that touched that stage that day.
100%.
Like
And we'll
Tanya
get
the
into
Clown,
it.
everybody. They
We'll
were
get
looking
into
up.
it a little bit later. But I'm saying like, it's that the pick and choose politics, right?
Yeah, Kendrick doesn't care about
that's
women. He
life.
just wanted dirt on Drake. That's it.
And also, yes, like you have
But
Dr.
everybody
Dre.
does that.
But my thing is, yeah,
but
like I'm saying,
he's a more holier than thou type artist.
Dr. Dre or Kendrick?
Kendrick.
Right.
Yeah, that's his whole.
But
bit.
I'm saying is people are like, okay, yeah, Dr. Dre had all these, domestic violence cases and blah, blah, blah. But how many of you guys have had Beats headphones in the last
Word,
X amount
everyone
of
had
years?
beats.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like people
Crazy
love,
man.
and I think we'll talk about when we get to the concert era, when I talk about the concert that I went to. We'll talk, yeah. But I think people like to pick and choose. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I got to a point where, like, I feel like it's too much visibility now. Because, like, anyways, we'll save that for when I get to that part of the podcast. But I just think, like, listen, yes, Dr. Dre has wild cases. Like, that's undeniable. But I'm saying Dr. Dre is a multi-billionaire and had black people in a chokehold with his headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Every person had Dr. Dre headphones and no one was
And
talking
they were
about
called Beats.
beats.
Yup.
Something's wrong with you.
I mean,
Something's wrong
I
with you.
said it was a crazy name.
They were called Beats by Dre. Like his name. Beats by Dre. And
We're laughing
everyone
at the
had
absurdity,
them.
not,
Yeah, we're not laughing at the obviously, but like yes, the double entendre of the name is nuts when you think about it. But yeah, and like that case was definitely still a thing when Beats by Dre was a thing and everyone had beats.
So let me ask a question.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying, listen, if you wanna cancel somebody, then it's impossible. Like I already know
It's impossible.
It's
It's impossible to cancel everybody that's cancelable.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Because like
Dr. Dre on
hella
that
people would be
performance was hilarious.
canceled. Bare people would
Yeah.
be.
He got the fuck out of there before he got to the
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Well, he performed. Oh, well, yeah, but he performed what? He
Still
performed
Dre,
Still
next
Dre,
episode.
and yeah, exactly.
Glaring
So
absence from Snoop.
two
but
very big
Real.
West Coast songs.
And the game wasn't there. Come on now.
Snoop was on tour. He was like in Montreal
was
or
he?
something. Yeah.
I did
He's-
not-
He's doing his Canada round of the tour.
As he
I
should.
still think he should have been there.
Vince Staples
but-
should have been there too, and he was on tour.
But yeah.
Yeah.
And then the game. A lot of people noticed the game wasn't there. People have been speculating that the game hasn't really been in good graces with a lot of West Coast artists.
well,
I
he
think,
showed
I
love
think
to
it's
Drake.
more
didn't he?
because his relationship
You
with
think
Drake.
so? Who knows?
You
It's
think
pos-
they're still
I don't
that
think
close?
So.
No.
I don't think so.
But
When was the last time
even
you saw the game?
He
in Drake?
dropped a 15-minute video talking
Yo.
about it. 1-5. So I didn't watch the whole thing.
Right.
Tyga should have been there. I don't know why
Yeah,
Tyga wasn't
Tyga
there.
definitely should have been.
Tyga's
there.
from LA.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's from the Valley.
Yeah, he's from California.
And then he also dated Kylie Jenner when she was 17. So, come on. I guess.
Yeah,
if we're already picking and choosing, just put him.
All right, just don't be on stage for You Like Him Young.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
You gotta leave it that part.
Yeah.
Also, one thing that I gotta give pushback with Toronto people for, why are you guys mad at DeRozan? It literally makes no
I
sense.
didn't like it.
Yeah.
Throws
It
it, you
makes no
bitch.
sense.
I
That's
didn't
what
like
I
it.
tweeted.
Yeah,
so I was like,
It
what?
makes no
I didn't
sense.
like it.
It
I
makes
didn't
no
like
sense.
it.
It
really
makes no
did
sense.
not. That bothered me
He's
the most.
from Compton.
Yes, I
Yes,
agree.
yes.
So listen,
Hold
as
on.
a-
Before you say it, let me reverse it and tell you how absurd it is. This beef's going on. If Andrew Wiggins played for the Lakers
Yeah.
and Drake had a concert and was doing the banger and Wiggins came out, you think LA people have the right to say Wiggins is a snake?
It is kind
Tell
of
me.
irrational, eh? But
Tell
they,
me.
when you think
when
about
put
it
like
Okay,
that,
logically,
if he
yeah.
was the all-time leading scorer for the Lakers,
He's
like,
not from Canada. Why would he have any allegiance to a team that traded him?
that's exactly what my
we
cousin
built
said.
things.
So I spoke to my
together.
cousin
Like,
about
we
it.
went through things with him together.
They
Like, we,
traded him.
I spoke to my cousin about it, and he literally said, he was like, Zoe, are you really like upset that he was on stage to represent the city that he was born and raised in when he should be loyal to the city that traded
Exactly.
him? It is irrational.
If he was still on the Raptors,
it
he
is
wouldn't do
irrational.
that.
I'm still allowed to have
were-
my feelings.
you
if you
can,
were-
but it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I was
It
tripping.
doesn't,
I was
yeah.
tripping. I was tripping.
Yeah,
yeah.
it is. I
We
still
all
feel the
were.
way I feel though.
We all were.
If you were a manager at McDonald's, you're never allowed to go to Burger King? It's illegal?
Hey, relax about McDonald's. Yeah.
Word.
But
Maybe
yeah,
you should go to Burger King.
but yeah.
But yeah, I think that was very irrational for people to say, because it's unfair.
So let's backtrack, right? So we went through the whole thing. So, we had all these artists come out. Everyone had their sets. Kendrick is doing his old songs, his new songs, his diss tracks. He's bringing out Black Hippie, all the above. He brings out Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre comes out, does 2 of his biggest songs. Cool. Then Dr. Dre whispers, "Psst, I see dead people." Whole crowd erupts, right? Kendrick does it once. All right, cool. Actually, no, Kendrick doesn't do it
does
once.
half- he does like half.
He goes
He
A
stops
minor,
at
stops at the A minor,
and he shakes his
does the
hips for
dance.
about 30 seconds.
And I went, okay, good. He's not doing the whole song.
And no,
Wait a
I
minute.
knew he was gonna do it again.
Yeah, there's
He's
no
gonna
way
do it again.
He was gonna
There's
do it
no
again.
way he was gonna not do the whole song.
So he stops at A minor. Everyone's screaming. Right, he's doing the dance, doing the dance, doing the dance. Runs the song back.
What's the dance?
He just like literally
doing
just stood
that
there
little-
and like
little
shaking,
jig-
just
Oh,
like
money
a
dance.
little
Money
jiggy.
dance.
And
In the
hold
club
on.
doing the money dance,
Before
yeah.
that, he gets to the wop 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 part.
No,
And
that's not that yet. That's not
this
yet.
was the second performance. The
But
second.
the first time he performed it,
I think they did this on the first.
No,
Okay,
he
this is
just-
the second one.
the first time he performed it, they stopped. He stops at A minor twice.
No, but you're right. What you're saying, you are right.
No,
But
they didn't
continue.
do the wop wop. They did the full song.
No, I think the wop 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 is before A minor. No,
Yes, but I'm saying
Okay.
the camera angles he's talking about was not until he did the
The
full
third-
song, which is
okay.
the third time.
anyways, continue.
So whatever. So he does
Irrelevant.
the half of the song the first time. Cool. Does it dance? It's quiet. Brings it back. Stops at A
Does the
minor
half of the song
again.
again.
Does the half dance. I'm like, okay. Then he does it and does not say a word. They crowd raps the entire song. The crowd raps the entire song. A minor, Drake's a PDF file, certified the entire bar for bar. Then he does it again. And he raps it this time, front to back. And that's when the camera angles hit the wop, 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 wop,
The
wop.
fireworks is
And the
coordinating
fireworks
with it.
are going.
Oh,
We're
no.
4 times in on this song. 4.
And at this point, Schoolboy Q, J Rock, and Absol are kind of just somewhere
Yes.
on the stage,
Yeah,
just jigging, doing what they want.
Mustard comes up.
Then he brings all of
Then
LA
everyone
onto the
comes
stage. They take the To Pimp a Butterfly picture again,
Oh yeah, all these people.
everyone,
Yeah.
and then he runs it back again. And everyone's dancing and jerking.
Big boy looked
blood
so
walking
lost up
and
there.
crip walking and
Big- oh,
kids are
the
dancing
LA
and
DJ.
Westbrook is having the time of his life.
Yeah, looking like a bad bitch.
And then they let the beat run.
I know. Hold on. Pause for that. At that part, how bad do you think LeBron wanted to be on that stage?
I think he wanted to.
He wanted
definitely
to be
think
on
he
there so
wanted to.
bad. I know
But
LeBron.
that would have looked
I have an
too
indifference
messy.
to that take. I kind of feel like LeBron was dragged there.
No.
No
cap.
way.
I kind of think
Cap.
No way.
I think Savannah just hates Drake
No.
and hates
No.
Toronto,
No.
and I think she has good reason to hate the
No.
city of Toronto.
LeBron's
No.
a music
And
fan.
she was like, "You are not getting on." You saw the picture.
I like
No.
that French theory.
That's a bullshit
LeBron's
take.
a music fan.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
there
being
for sure.
I'm being facetious.
But also, I don't.
They didn't see the vision.
No.
I see what you're saying, though. I don't even
Big
think. Me personally, I don't think LeBron not going is a Drake thing. I think LeBron not going is a. I'm not about to be up here with all these Crips and Bloods.
These hoodlums.
Nah, I don't think so.
Because DeMar DeRozan has a reason. He's from Compton, and
Yeah.
Westbrook has a reason. He's from LA. Like, this is his family. This is his team.
Right.
Why would LeBron be up there?
He's the face of the Lakers.
All of those people up there on that stage are from LA.
He's the face of the Lakers.
But everybody on that stage is from LA.
I understand, but it's LeBron James.
Laker
Now
fans
think-
say he's not even a legendary Laker. Like,
Yeah,
But
he
now
gets hated on
think
by
of
his
it.
fans.
A bunch of LA rappers, LA artists, LA gangbangers, and LeBron.
It doesn't matter.
It
It's
just
LeBron.
it would be out of place.
It
wouldn't
doesn't
make
matter
sense.
because it's LeBron. If I'm telling you, if LeBron went up there, no one's like, "What's
No
LeBron?"
one's-
Like,
yeah,
no one's
no one's
questioning
gonna-
it. You're
no
not from
one's-
LA. It's LeBron.
No one's gonna question it, but I'm thinking in his mind, he's saying this is not a good look for me.
I think
Because
that-
LeBron's gonna be in the To Pimp a Butterfly picture with the guy with the bomb thing across his back with the flag, and that's gonna because that picture is gonna be forever.
sure.
yeah,
For
Nike's not gonna.
And
like that.
LeBron, like, come on, bro. People are throwing up gang signs beside LeBron, and you're the face of our billion-dollar company.
That's how John Wall lost his contract.
Come
yeah.
on, bro. Like,
Is that why John Wall lost his contract for real?
Oh, sorry. Why he didn't get a next one after that? Yeah, the Wizards manager pulled him. He's like, you can't do that shit.
Can't be banging at half court. Like, yeah.
so I
But-
think it
No,
was
no,
a
he was
business-
like, he was.
Is
it was
that
like
actually
a viral,
why
it
he
was like a
has it-
viral video of him at like some house
party,
with
yeah,
with
and he
a
was
bunch of
banging.
I
guys
know.
running
Okay, I
up
can see the video in my head.
But he also threw up gang signs when he would hit a three.
on the court.
Like
True.
100%, he used to throw up.
So I think it was a business play.
I think that's part of it, and it's just bad PR for Bron.
It is. It's bad PR. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen, regardless, the show was great. I am a Drake fan. I can be a Drake fan and still respect that show was well put together,
Exactly.
very well done.
Yeah,
it was
was
for
a-
their
it was
It
a-
culture.
doesn't have to be one or the other.
Yeah, like, and I mean, I won't even get into the whole like Toronto aspect of it because I mean,
Go
Why
get
not?
into it.
Yeah, get into it.
I
This
mean,
is the perfect place to get into
And
it.
I liked what you were saying about it.
because people were like, oh, and listen, I know what OVO Fest is. I've been to OVO Fest like 4 or 5 times in my life, right? The excitement of OVO Fest was always Drake is gonna bring artists to Toronto. Like the excitement was always we're gonna see some American artists tonight. It was never
It's Caravana weekend as well. They're here
yes,
anyway.
exactly.
And they're gonna kind of have a Toronto moment, you know? Like
Yes,
they're gonna
but-
show love to Toronto, like a big artist that you otherwise wouldn't like.
For sure, but the
Yeah.
excitement was always Drake is going to bring most likely one of my favorite artists who are not from Toronto. Yes, it's in Toronto, but he's bringing out his friends who are not Toronto artists. It was never like this is a Toronto moment. This is a Toronto culture thing.
Yeah, and that's what
Like,
the
let's be
Toronto
very
crowd
real.
wanted. Yeah,
People
it
were
never
going
was.
there in hopes of seeing Kanye West or in hopes of seeing Nicki Minaj or in hopes of seeing Lil Wayne. They were not going there in hopes of like this is gonna be a Toronto like a culture moment.
The first show ever, I went to the first show in 2010.
Me too.
And that, okay, you did. And that set the precedent.
Yeah, Jay-Z and Eminem.
Jay-Z and Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first show.
And those are 2 of the biggest rappers ever who are American.
But Zoe, what about like the time where he had like the CN Tower on stage and shit?
Okay, that's fine, but I'm saying still the
Big
lack
Toronto
of
moment. Like,
sure, but the lack of culture
Yeah.
and
Yes.
the lack
Yeah,
of
yeah, big
like
on that.
art
History.
that history from Toronto
Yeah.
was never presented at OVO Fest. I'm not saying like oh, and people
Yeah.
are like, oh, hi. I'm not like there's no revisionist history here. I understand OVO Fest is probably one of the biggest festivals in North America, right? First of all, people are trying to make, he never did it at Scotiabank. He never did OVO Fest at Scotiabank. He did the leg of the Migos tour at Scotiabank that happened to fall during that time. OVO Fest was never at Scotiabank. Ever. So people can get that correct. People who are on Twitter trying to that never happened. OVO Fest, when it's marketed as OVO Fest, was always at Budweiser stage. And I liked it that way.
At the end of the second one, he said that he was going to move it to the Skydome, and
He
they
never did.
and
Yeah,
he never did.
which is whatever. I'm sure there's issues behind that or reasons or blah, blah, blah. But my point is, you can't really compare. Like, Toronto has never had, and yes, we don't have the history and blah, 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 and the artists, blah, but we've never had like a Toronto cultural moment. People brought up the shit he did a history. Fuck that shit. That shit was whack to me.
Whoa.
What,
Relax.
what the
relax.
party?
What
The
are you referring
Canadian
to?
history moment with
You
like
thought that
Nelly
was
Furtado.
like that was bad?
Why was that whack?
I thought it was
At
like
history.
I thought it was
Yeah, he did
The
like
CBC thing.
like OVO plus Toronto Legends or something
Yeah.
like that.
And he had like Shad and Keisha Shante.
to me it was just I think it was
Sean
like a
Desmond.
last
I don't
minute
even remember
thrown.
that.
Like I don't think it
Yeah,
was
Nelly
like a
Furtado on stage.
yeah. It just felt like a very last minute
think
thrown
Maestro.
together. Like it just didn't feel.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not
it wasn't
what
a
Kendrick
production.
did.
And that's
It's
it.
not
People
the
were
same.
trying to compare it, and
Oh,
it's
yeah,
literally
yeah.
not
It was
the
more
same.
low key. It
We
wasn't,
don't have the facilities to
We
show
don't.
50 years of West Coast hip
But
hop or
my
something the way that
thing
he
is,
did. Yeah.
the Drake and Weekend, Drake and the Weekend have been at odds for years now, right?
Off
The
and on.
Weekend was front row at the Pop Out, the Kendrick show.
Yeah,
was literally
you know
there.
what? Yeah, forget about DeRozan. He's the waste man here.
Like
The Weeknd's
to
the
me,
waste man here.
I hear
listen,
that way more than DeRozan.
Yeah, well, the
I would-
Weeknd's the waste man
I'm not
here.
calling the Weekend a waste man.
I'm calling the
I would say
Weeknd a
that.
waste man.
Okay.
Because you don't, if they're at odds, how are you gonna call them waste?
But
They don't
my
like each
thing-
other.
Why are you even at odds?
That's
what
that's
are we
my
That's the
point.
thing. You don't know.
My point is, we do know. My point is,
I don't remember.
I like if the I keep calling him the Drake. If Drake and the Weekend,
The Drake Hotel.
if OVO and EXO actually became a thing with, I understand there's politics and whatever, but I'm saying if the 2 biggest artists from Canada, excluding Justin Bieber, the 2 biggest black artists from Canada had united in some way, shape, or form to build some type of empire here, no one can tell me that Toronto wouldn't be in the conversation when it comes to music hubs. If Drake and The Weeknd had joined forces,
OVO
and
EXO existed.
if OVO and EXO, and I'm not saying as a label, I'm
Yeah.
just saying if OVO and EXO had coexisted as a group and brought up other Toronto artists, no one can ever tell me that Toronto would not be in the conversation with New
And
York
different
and whatever,
combo
whatever.
for sure.
We
Yeah.
wouldn't be on the same level.
Different combo.
But it would be
And
a
also-
very different and that was my point. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're talking like, bro, you guys understand what I'm saying?"
And also, this goes back to the conversation we had about Toronto having a sound. I think that would have maybe it would have been easier to carve out a sound.
Yeah.
And what you're saying is correct. Compounding on that also is, I think, the fact that the difference with what happened there, and of course, like, there's reasons why, but all of our biggest artists, well, excluding Drake now, all of our biggest artists don't live here. They're not here.
And that's why I big up Drake a
can't-
lot for that.
We can't
He stays here.
see them. We
Do
can't
souvenirs.
connect to them. We can't. The music that they're making is not
Of here.
a representation of their surroundings. So, like we said, the culture of the music is not going to be there. Like, the reason why that worked so well, like I said, is because some of these guys, the average person would not know, but people in LA are going crazy if they see them. Who do we like?
We don't have 10 of those. Yeah, like the way DJ Head just kept guy after guy. Like we
and
don't.
those are like big songs. Like, if you look,
We
up
have
the
3 of those,
If you
maybe,
look
yeah,
up the
yeah.
set list of the songs that they perform, those are all like multi-million stream songs that only people on the West Coast would know. So that's a very like niche thing.
Yep.
I'm not sure we have that type of niche yet on that level.
Don't
Like,
ever
it's
say
on
so.
that level.
And for sure, Drake could have and could still continue to do better at incubating new talent and stuff, which I hear that criticism for sure. But them two joining forces,
Them
It
two
would have
would
been
be
very
giving
different.
features, a feature for this person, that person. And hey, fuck it, if Tory Lanez didn't shoot Megan, then like all of that together.
Yeah, I'd say even the top four.
Like,
If the top four
yeah.
if the top 4 were dogs,
Yeah.
But remember, when Tory was approaching his peak, him and Drake were also
Drake,
at odds.
him and Drake were beefing too.
No. They got cool before.
No, they were not. Guys,
They were on
when he was
14 radio
up-
together.
When he was
when
up,
he was, listen to what I'm saying.
You said at his
Oh.
peak
When-
though
said
too.
at his peak.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
When Tory was approaching his peak,
Approaching, gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
approach
him
I
and
agree,
Drake
yes.
were at odds.
Yeah.
When
Yes,
he
yes.
made Controller the remix, Drake literally said, "All you boys making fake controllers want to be me a little."
Yeah.
They were at odds.
That was a bar in the song?
No, he changed it at his show.
Okay, I was about to look it up. I was like, he didn't
that's
say
like a
that.
No,
Similar
in the
cadence.
song, he said, "All the boys from the new Toronto want to be me a
Yeah,
little."
yeah.
But at his show, he said, "All the
Summer
boys
16?
making make fake controllers want to be me a little."
And then brought him out at OVO Fest and got him to perform it.
And now in
So it's Drake's fault too, you know what I mean?
And now in hindsight, that definitely is very damaging because it stops the momentum
100%.
of the artists in the city. Because especially at that point, like, it was just Drake's stimulus package, Drake Midas touch.
Yeah.
Anything Drake was on was going crazy. So if like Drake Weekend Tory Party had like a
I forgot about parties.
ecosystem,
Yeah.
that definitely could have like
Well,
it would have
You're like, I'm not hearing. Everyone's like, "Oh, Toronto." I'm not hearing it. Like, I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
hearing it.
yeah,
If those
But-
four
yeah.
stayed like together, are you? I'm
Or
not
even
hearing
if,
it.
honestly, even if they don't even necessarily need to be cool, just to the public eye, if things were just moving and music was coming out and like culture was being made, I think that definitely would have changed.
Instead, now Kendrick's saying "party at the party," playing with his nose now. Like, what?
Yeah, how you do at the
on,
party? You don't say nothing about nobody.
On
Why
this-
don't you just catch a spray?
on this
Spray.
sort of like topic on like just I don't know if you remember when well, I don't want to get too much into it because there's a lot of politics with it, but just when Doovie and Pressa were kind of going back and forth,
Yeah.
and Drake said, "Look, you guys get on the same track, put an opening. I will get on this song and I will do that."
Yeah,
Yeah.
he tried to.
And
Yeah,
Doobie
and
said he
work
wanted
somehow.
$2 million.
Yeah, but then I saw a lot of discourse about that, about
Right.
why he's like okay to feel that way about that. Like everything that Drake has done leading up to that, it's kind of like, like to just, oh, okay, I'll do the song after everything that's happened. So I kind of wonder like what would need to happen for like with Drake
But
to.
I
But
don't
I mean,
know.
even
It's-
outside of the street politics,
He
and
can't bury the
music,
hatchet though. Like
That's fine, but those are two art. Like, I understand. There's definitely street politics in Toronto music that, not Drake cannot be the glue to, for street politics. But there's also a lot of artists who are not in street politics who
that
can
are
have the
amazing
headway.
artists.
And have dope
It's just they
music,
don't
yeah.
have the.
So-
they don't get the light.
Like, it is what it is. Like, let's just call it spade a spade. Like, people
Yeah.
are trying to bring hood politics into it. But yes, that is one side. But
it's
that
hard
does,
to be. It's hard to be a non-hood rapper though.
It's not hard. It's hard to get recognition.
It's hard to be
Yeah,
a
that's
hood,
what I
non-hood
meant.
rapper, but Drake did it.
yeah. And, we gotta
And
salute him for
I
it.
would argue that your favorite rappers, or not even rappers, your favorite artists out of the city are probably not hood artists. Like the people you enjoy the
that I
most.
actually listen to.
They're probably
Would you even
not.
call Kendrick a hood artist?
No.
Exactly.
He
You
has
wouldn't
ties, but he's
Yeah,
not.
exactly
He doesn't
not a hood
promote
artist.
that.
I mean,
You wouldn't call Kanye a hood artist.
No, I think he means specifically out of Toronto,
Oh,
right?
I thought you just meant like in general, like every like.
No, I meant more in general. Like every rapper to blow up, you need an image. You need some type of image,
For
right?
sure.
And so yeah, there's people like Donald Glover and Drake and Kanye and. But you look at the charts, most of these
Did
guys.
Jay-Z really have a hood?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yes.
Everybody on the Kendrick
50
show,
Cent for sure, undeniably.
pretty much everybody on the Kendrick show, pretty much was gang affiliated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a LA thing. I don't think that's like a
Yeah, they
like
they
if you're
gangbang.
from LA, you're probably going to be gang affiliated.
Yeah.
Whether you promote it or not is a different story. Like
Yeah.
Is Jay-Z really that hood?
Yes. He's his brother. He lost 92 bricks. Like
yeah. So I get what you're saying. But
It's harder to market them, but yeah,
it is
you know,
hard,
there's
but
a lot of
it's
there's a lot of
definitely
talent.
possible. But also, I feel like the part about because there was also even through this whole thing, a lot of discourse about like how you said before about people from Toronto like seeming like they're not standing up for the city and whatnot. I feel like, and then after the show, there was the talk about how people were saying LA does something and people are going straight to what Toronto can't do. Like we shouldn't be saying
It's
it
very
like
cynical. Very cynical.
I think I get both sides because I do think that like there should be some sort of pride in where you're from.
Of course.
But also, I completely understand how because I think a lot of people that were like saying that stuff, the anti stuff, were like people in the creative field and in the arts and stuff. I understand how you would not want to be bigging up a city that shits on you every chance it gets. Like, if you live, because I think there's different experiences for different people. I feel like someone we know that's very, very like Team Toronto is like Marlon, right?
Yeah.
Marlon has not had a regular Toronto life experience. He's Marlon. You feel me? So he's gonna go places and it's gonna be better. He's gonna get treated better by people, and it's not his fault. Like he's just living his life. He's talented, whatever. But like the average person isn't living like that. They're going to the club, they're not getting in, or they're standing in the line for 2 hours. They're talking to certain girls, they're not talking to them. They're trying to go to certain events, they're not even getting invited. They don't know these things are happening. So it's like you feel me? Like there's certain things where it's like I understand why people are upset because if you feel like you're not getting anything from the city, why would you want to rep it? Like there's no tie.
So are you implying like Toronto kind of has like an exclusivity problem?
Of course. That's not implying. That's not even a question.
And now I will say every city, there are like tiers, of course, in every city, but
like LA has a much worse exclusivity.
Yes, but what I will say, and one of the reasons that I've said that I love LA is, and one of the reasons I said I loved LA more than Miami is, in Miami, the only way you're gonna have fun is if you're spending bread.
Right.
That's the only way. In LA, you can spend $0 and have a blast.
Right.
If you just go to the right park, the right block party, the right house party, the right, stuff like that. I feel like we don't really have that here. It's either you're plugged in or you're not.
Okay, I'll say
I agree.
It is. And even the free stuff, say you're going to a party or you're going to a certain festival like Do West Fest or Caravana or something. Even in those, either you're plugged in and you know where to go, you know where the good parties are going to be at, you know where the good DJs are going to be at, or you're not.
And you're plugged in, so don't try and say it's not true.
I'm very much plugged in. But you just implied that when you're in LA, you need to be plugged in to have fun too.
To have more fun, well, it depends on what you're trying to do. Because I said you can have fun and spend no money.
But you can have
It's
fun in
easier.
Toronto and not be plugged in.
Says you?
I hate that came from you.
Yeah, like
person to talk about
that's very privileged. That's like you sound
She just shot
like
herself in the foot right there.
you sound like one of the people in office that say we understand that shortening the Gardner to 1 lane is inconvenient, but it's okay. Yeah, because you don't take the Gardner.
I haven't been plugged in my whole life.
Of course not.
This is
That's the
true.
thing. But I've had fun.
You've been plugged in
before-
for a decade.
You had an ugly phase of being not
No,
plugged in.
what? A decade? I'm only 27.
Exactly.
I have not been plugged. So I've been plugged since I was 17? No, Tresor. No. I got plugged in at like,
You're forgetting we graduated high school like 10 years ago.
yeah, so I'm saying I was not plugged
So
in
once
at 17.
college started, you were plugged.
Nah.
Yes.
There you go.
What was Zoe like before the plug?
She was in high school.
We were in high school.
No, I would
That's
say
funny.
my
Never
plug,
mind then.
my plug
She was in
years
homeroom.
probably started like, yeah, I would say maybe like 20.
True.
Yeah.
What's that? That's a minute.
So that's
a
right.
minute.
7 years-ish.
Yeah.
That's
Then I got super plugged.
About to be 8.
What? What?
But like,
You know what?
I'm
But
super
like-
plugged. I'm definitely super plugged now.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
Why person talk about that then?
Yeah.
I've been silent, except for I'm just saying, I think you can still have fun in the city without being plugged.
It could occur on like on a night.
Yeah.
There could
But
be an
I do-
isolated incident of
but I
that.
do
It's like a
agree.
consistent thing.
But
And
I-
even for the fact that Toronto is closing all of the places that we could do those things at.
Right.
We don't even have scooters anymore.
Right.
yeah, but
No.
Where, like,
scooters are for pussies.
That's
no,
hey.
not scooters.
not
the
the-
roller skating
my bad,
rink.
my bad. The roller rink. My bad.
Roller rink.
I didn't mean roller rink.
God,
Yeah.
Mucho, please.
Two different things. Yeah.
But yeah,
R.I.P.
I'm just
scooters.
saying, listen, I agree. And I understand because people tend to get at me when I tweet about things and they tell me that I speak from a place of privilege in this city. I do agree that I do have a very different experience than the average person
We don't even have honest ads.
in,
But
in Toronto.
You think
Yeah.
Compton would ever close the Compton swap meet? Ever in life? Ever?
Compton wouldn't, but there's a lot of LA staples that are getting
That
close.
yes, that is true. They're
Yeah.
gentrifying.
So I'm just saying, like there's definitely exclusivity thing here, and like I said, there are gatekeepers and whatever, and sometimes you just gotta kick. I mean, for me, I just kick down the gatekeeper's door. You're not gonna gatekeep shit for me.
Oh
You-
yeah,
you-
like,
you-
come on, bro.
You
God,
were-
yeah.
You were really
Get outta
pulling out
here.
those cards
Get
this
outta
past
here.
week, eh?
What do you
Get
mean?
out of here.
What do you mean
Sometimes-
get out of here?
I feel like
How is she saying sometimes you gotta kick down the gatekeeper's doors?
For sure.
You
And-
have advantages.
What are
Of
they?
being a woman?
You are a good-looking woman.
Okay.
That is the easiest lay ever.
But what are we even talking about gatekeepers? Are we talking about gatekeepers for advancement in media? Or are we talking about
No, even just like events.
to get to concerts.
Even like,
So sometimes you got to kick down doors in order to get tickets to concerts, right?
Okay,
Right?
so I'm gonna push back. Yeah, we'll get to that.
Chill.
We should get there. We've
Yeah. But okay, I'll say real quick about
yeah, before we move on,
being
please.
plugged in or whatever. You can in Toronto. It just takes homework and actually wanting to meet new people and being social and seeing a DJ that you like and
You
saying,
can
hey,
be plugged in.
yeah, seeing like I'm just a dude.
It is
and you just-
possible.
Why did you raise your hand?
Because I'm a prime example. Like I'm not plugged in.
Yeah, all
I
you gotta-
know people to get to certain
Yeah.
places.
And then anybody could find their scene because Toronto's like it's versatile in culture, but also versatile in experience. So you can find your scene and have fun. Just put in some work. That's it.
Yeah, either you're going to Sneaky D's or you're at apartment 200.
Yeah.
Pick one.
Oh my.
Yeah.
There you go. Find me a boat.
That's a
Yeah.
stark reality for a lot of people.
Sure.
But
But
And-
let's get to Chris Brown.
we can get. First of all, I didn't kick down any gatekeeping doors for Chris Brown.
Oh, okay.
You know what I want to say
I
first of
didn't.
all, Zoe, I think this is the first time I could genuinely say that you gave me the ick.
Wow!
Ew, let's go. Let's go. Let's.
Talk about it.
You gave me
Wow!
the ick. And the reason, and I wouldn't even be saying, the reason why I'm so perplexed at this is because, remember, do you guys remember when I said there's a difference between woo and ah? Zoe,
Someone
Get back in
download her
frame,
story
get back
right
in
now.
frame.
Come here.
Zoe was on all over the place and not even on. Oh my God! Oh my God! And the reason why that perplexes me so much is because you've met Chris Brown. This isn't your first time seeing him.
No, come on.
So I don't know if she just got caught up in the moment, like the energy of the whole Scotiabank arena.
Are you serious?
Zoe is screaming like I've never heard her scream in my life
Losing her voice.
for a man that she's met before.
Yo.
And he's like in the. She's like, "Oh my God, he's coming to our section." What?
Crazy. What?
Okay.
He's dry humping the ground to take you down, and she's screaming. Bro, if my girl was doing that, oh
Raps.
my gosh.
Raps.
Okay.
Can you please explain what took over your body?
Okay.
What at this concert?
Thank you for giving me the floor. Okay, so backtrack. Yes, so the thing is, I won't lie. There was a moment like after the show where I was like, yo, I met this guy. Like, I won't lie. Like, it clicked inside my mind. I met Chris Brown in 2019 when Drake had his first after party for OVO at his house. So when Chris Brown came for OVO Fest, the first time Chris Brown came, I think it was the first time in Canada.
Yeah, after No Guidance.
Yes. After No Guidance dropped, Chris Brown, allegedly, whatever, the story was, Drake got Chris Brown into Canada for the first time, blah, blah. And Chris Brown had the ending set at OVO Fest. That after party, Drake had an after party at his house. And his house wasn't even done at that time. It was literally like, I remember this, the party was just in Drake's foyer.
Yeah.
Like, the house was not done. Like, there were areas of the house you could still see, like, you know, like the not lining, but like the stature. Like, there was like metal rods and wood. Like, the house was literally still being built. But Drake had a party in his foyer that led out to the kitchen. But regardless, Chris Brown was there. And I've told this story before. Like, I was lit at that party. And I was so lit that, like, you know when you get so drunk, you just, like, you don't have any more, like, nerves?
Yeah, no more inhibition.
Like, I just went up to Chris Brown and I was just like, oh my God, like, hey.
Is this where
like,
you met Meg as well?
Yeah, I met Meg that night, Chris Brown that night. Like, they were all there. So I met Chris Brown, and literally, like, we had a conversation. Like, my friends and I smoked. That's how I met one of his dancers. Like, we smoked with him, one of his dancers. Like, he was super cool. He was super nice, blah, blah, blah. I know people are going to be like, oh my God, how can you say as a black woman? I know. Chris Brown has issues.
Yeah.
He's said a lot of problematic things. He's obviously done a lot of problematic things. But I'm just saying that night, my experience meeting Chris Brown was positive. I can't say anything bad. He wasn't disrespectful. We genuinely, like, we all spoke to him. Like, I had friends there, like, and all that. Like, we literally just all had a conversation. He was cool. He was dancing, doing full-on choreo in Drake's foyer. Like, it was one of those. So, whatever.
Hell yeah.
So that time goes by, blah. And, like, don't get me wrong. Chris Brown, when I was 12, was, like, the god. Like, Chris Brown, and this is for, like, our generation really understands, like, being a young girl when Chris Brown came out, like, that was posters on your wall. That was hours of YouTube watching. That was MSN names being, I love Chris Brown. Like, we were in love with this man, okay? Boys wanted to be, thank you. Men, little boys at our time, so like our generation.
My MSN name was Lil Chris Brown.
Wanted to
No,
be.
it was not.
Guys,
My MSN name
we
was
think
Lil
it's
Chris
a joke,
Brown.
and I think we like I said, I understand because Chris Brown has had so many issues, and you know, with violence and abuse and you know, substance abuse and all the above. I understand that Chris Brown had issues or has issues, but before that, like. We all emulated Chris Brown, men and women, girls and boys. Like, he was literally our poster child. He was on
wrong.
Disney. He was at BT. He was literally like...
Yeah. He was a future Michael Jackson in more ways than one.
He was literally... Stop.
Wow.
He was literally going to be the Michael Jackson of our generation. Chris Brown, if he didn't do all the things that he did, would have been extremely late years.
What does this have to do with you screaming, "Oh my God, he's
Okay,
coming over here"?
so let me land. So first of all, I wasn't gonna go to the Chris Brown show. Transparently, I haven't listened to Chris Brown the last couple years. Like new songs, no, except for his bangers like
Under the Influence
or City Girls or what's the
Heat.
Go Crazy, Heat. I haven't listened to a Chris Brown album in years. So I didn't really have much intention to go because I was like, bro, it's his, like, he's on tour. I'm not listening to this album. I don't really care.
and you didn't want to pay.
And I didn't really want to pay.
I didn't want to pay.
So time went on. I still didn't really care to go. And we're kind of talking about, you know, maybe we can link someone, blah, blah. We'll figure it out. So Chris Brown comes to Toronto now. I'm still not really interested. So the first night happens. I'm seeing some snaps and I'm like, damn, he performed that? Oh, he performed that too? Word. Damn, he went back to that? Okay.
Let's not skip ahead.
Oh, okay, so...
We had a conversation before the first show.
Right.
Where we were trying to find a way. We were
Yes,
trying
yes.
to pull our resources together
For free,
to
though.
find a way
Yes.
to get into this concert.
You were talking to the gatekeepers.
We were trying to politic
No, I
with
was
the
talking to the
gatekeepers.
Oh, yeah.
We were trying to politic
Gate
with
3.
the gatekeepers. It wasn't happening. It
Yeah.
wasn't working.
And honestly, I don't think a lot of shows in I've seen and this is gonna sound very elitist. I've seen a lot of shows in Toronto for free. Just thanks, Trey. Just because politicking or you pull the pod name or media or you
Or
meet.
Nyash.
No, not what is that? First of all, I've never slept with anybody.
Not giving up. It's because you have.
Because you possess.
okay.
You're in possession,
Yeah.
not
First of all,
distributing.
Possession,
I've
not
never
distribution.
hooked
Yeah,
up
yeah.
or done anything for. Are you crazy?
Yeah,
But
you-
yes,
you gotta
fine.
clarify that, but
Being a
Trevor's not
woman,
wrong, yeah.
or yes, fine. Being a woman, whatever. I've seen a lot of artists in Toronto for free. This was the first time I was like, yo, like nobody had
that
pull
wall.
for this, yo. Like
And if they did, they kept it a secret.
a super secret.
You met
like,
your match with this one.
I won't lie.
Yeah.
Listen,
Immovable object.
Yep.
it was immovable objects. I was like, damn, nobody has flex for this concert. Like nobody. Everyone was like, bro, like I don't have it like that. Like this isn't that. Or even with media, like yo, it's I'm like, what the hell? So I was like, all right, man, screw it. It's not meant to be. We're not meant to go. Even just and I were like, bro, like maybe we should talk to this person. I'm gonna try to reach out to this girl, or let's talk to T because T knows this person. Nothing. And usually T's plugged. Like, cause T does festivals here, like she'll be like, yeah, I kind of got it, or blah blah blah. Like, this person I linked with her, I know this manager. Nah, bro, everyone I knew was hitting brick walls. I was like, bro, it's curtains. So the first show happens, and I'm like, damn, like he's performing some bad. I just thought like, bro, there's no one like hit up this. So I was like, bro, I'm telling you, like, no one's moving. I'm like, sorry, you got it. I'm like, he's like, yo, no one's
I was
moving.
out of town. You guys are really plotting.
Me and Tristor, well, we were in
I
it
never
was
seen
one
you
of
pull out
those-
all stops
bro,
like that.
it was when me and Tristor pulled it outside the group chat, like, dog, bro, politic with me, dog. Like, dude,
That's
tried.
crazy because I didn't see any of these.
yeah,
were
we were
trying.
I've
trying.
seen email requests for media availability.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
like,
I'm
yo,
emailing-
I've never seen
Bro.
Zoe play all her cards.
Yo, I'm about to transparently. I emailed the email in Chris Brown's bio, yo.
And I told her that wasn't gonna work. And I
did
told
it.
her, I was like, do you not think there's 500 other people that are emailing this bio
Bro,
right now?
that's what we were doing.
Yo, just
And
so I
she got
kind of
the
got the ick
automated-
too. Seeing all these email requests. Like,
And
so
she got
stand
the-
up. Like,
And she got the automated this is
email
full.
is
This
full.
account is full.
Bro, I was
Like I knew that was gonna happen.
I think I'm like, bro, because I'm like, yo,
Bro.
I didn't realize he was doing all his old bangers. I'm like, bro, he's
Yeah.
doing some like good songs.
Zoe was contemplating using the pod money to buy
I was
the
getting,
tickets.
you know how cheesed I got for about 10 minutes thinking that you guys were using the pod's name to get Chris Brown tickets and only you two were going?
Hold on.
I was
Chill,
bent
chill, chill.
for 10
Chill,
minutes.
chill,
Like,
chill,
yo,
chill, chill.
there's no. If they
First
got
of
tickets,
all-
they're gonna bring me, right?
First of all, yeah, I tried to use the pod name for
I
like
know,
media,
I saw.
press, all that stuff. Because we've done that before. We've gotten stuff from the pod name for like media and all the above. If they gave us a limit though, I'm not lying. I'm going.
Yeah, if it was two, it's you guys put in the work.
If they gave us a limit though, respectfully, I'm going.
Yeah.
Mucho wasn't here. Trey
Clyde stays at
respectfully. Yeah, you don't really go
You
out.
gotta earn your stripes first on outside.
And
Your
Tresor-
first outside outing can't be Chris Brown. You gotta come to an apartment first.
Yeah.
Baby steps. You gotta come to a
Yeah.
pool party, apartment.
Yeah. So
You know,
it would have
maybe
to be
outside a
Tresor.
couple more
It would
times.
Maybe
have
a
to be
party
Tresor.
next door, concert. You gotta work your way up the ladder.
Yeah, Trey, respectfully, if we were allowed to do like production, then yeah, I would totally have you come.
Zoe said hit people you know. And then she said, if you get plugged and don't bring me, you're a snake. And you know what's funny though? If she got plugged, I would understand. If it was just her,
No.
I'd understand.
We were too locked in with the goal of getting tickets that if you
Or even,
went
honestly, I'm not even
outside-
gonna lie. If I got a plug for just one ticket, I probably would have just gave it to you.
Really?
I'm serious. I would have just been like, all right, bro, you could just go.
Oh,
It's
thanks,
cool.
Tresor. That makes me happy.
You would not. She would have been screaming, "Oh my God!"
She knows damn
from the
well she
front
would've.
row, for the front row. But yeah, that was a tough one. That was a
Anyways,
tough
yeah,
one.
so it was hard. So regardless, so night
Okay.
one happens, I'm seeing snaps, and I'm like, damn, bro, like this guy's doing bangers. Like, and the thing is, it was more of a nostalgia thing for me. Like I said, Chris Brown was such a huge like part of my childhood. Like I'm telling you, we used to gather like at my friend's house after school and just watch Chris Brown videos on loop. Like that's how much we
Blazing.
love this.
Early
I can
2000s
do
blazing.
the wall-to-wall choreography. If you put that video on right now, I can do the choreography step for step to this day.
Holy shit.
That's how much I love Chris Brown. Loved Chris Brown. I mean, still appreciate, but you know, I was like obsessed. Anyways, so yeah, first day happens, blah, blah, blah. Second day, I'm like, yeah, forget it. It's not meant to be. Things are not going. I'm hitting people up last minute. Things are not going, and blah, blah, blah. My friend, this is like, it's 7:15, okay? Doors open at 7:30 for this show. I live in Brampton. So I'm literally just in my bed, like I just showered, blah, blah. My friends were hitting me up all day, like, yo, we should go, we should get tickets. I'm like, bro, like I'm not paying. Like the tickets were, first of all, she wanted like side. I'm like, bro, I'm not paying for side stage. Like if we find tickets that are reasonable and a good seat, I'll pay. But I'm not so pressed to pay for like the side stage. Like, dog, I just rather watch it from TikTok. It's not that deep.
Yeah.
So she hits me up, she calls me, blah, 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 and I'm on the phone, I'm in my towel, but I'm like, bro, we're not moving. So no, I'm refreshing tickets, nothing's happening. Refresh, 2 tickets pop up. Section 103, row 10.
You only do hundreds.
So, yo, you're directly in front of the stage. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And she's like, yo, do you see that? And I'm like, yo, is that a glitch? And she's like, no. I'm like, yo, put your money in right now. And so she's doing it, and it disappears. And I'm like, okay, it was a glitch, blah, blah, blah. Then they come back. I see them again. And I'm like, yo, let me just do it. And I did it. Purchase success. I was like, yo. It is 7:20 p.m. I am in my towel, naked on my bed. And I'm like, yo, we have to get ready. Like, yo, we have to get ready. We're going. Like, I already paid. It's it. And like I said, they were standard price. So I paid less than, I paid face value, basically.
Yeah, less than
and
everybody
that
else.
was, I even paid less than what my cousin bought at face value. So I don't know where those tickets came from. I don't know if someone maybe tried to resell them
Someone
but
just
couldn't,
sell-
and they
yeah.
just dropped
Someone
it to
had
see
extra,
whatever I could get.
Desperate.
But I just saw the
dropped it.
price and it was good.
You're giving listeners free game. That's how you.
It was good.
Yeah, just wait till the day of.
So whatever. I literally got ready in 20 minutes. Like makeup quick, hair straighten quick, out the door. We literally got there, and once we got like down the stairs, Chris Brown was coming on. Like we could hear him enter like as we're walking. Like we missed Arya Star,
Yeah, you
all
didn't
that
see
stuff.
everything.
We enter. But I will say I'm glad that I went. I understand people are gonna be mad and be like, "Oh my God, how you support Chris Brown?" The screaming and that was for 12-year-old Zoe. Something like 12-year-old
Something took
Zoe
over
jumped
her.
out and just took over because I was just like so mesmerized. I was like, "Yo, like this guy was really that guy at one point. Like no one could take away what Chris Brown did before all the fuckery." You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, it was just very surreal. I never thought Chris Brown would even make it to do what he's doing now. He had such a terrible time in his life. He's such kind of like he was a piece of shit. Where I never thought he would actually even get a chance to redeem himself.
Is this his first arena show in Toronto ever?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Sold out back to back
2 nights back to back. Remember, he tried
Lil Baby
to come.
was Budweiser, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He tried to come
with Trey
after
Songz.
with Trey Songz. Remember, he was still
What a tour.
What a tour that would have been.
Man.
And to hear, yeah, he
Dynamic
tried
duo.
to.
Hey, Trey Songz selling out Rebel.
Exactly. He
Beats
tried
by
to come
Trey.
with Trey Songz in 2015 because I was in university and I got tickets for that too. I was in university and he couldn't make it to the country. So the show was canceled.
Yeah.
Trey Songz was here, but Chris Brown couldn't make it because he still had all those charges for violence or whatever.
Could have knew that one wasn't happening.
I had no idea.
I mean, like when people are naive about certain contests, I just got to shake my head.
I was
I got my
young,
Lil
though.
Durk tickets.
I
Oh,
was
the
like-
little Dirk one was so funny.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember the Kodak one?
No.
Oh.
I was like, brother,
That's so
Kodak is
funny.
not getting here.
Yeah.
You guys are distraught.
It's
Come
Trump
on.
is
Either
not
his
an
past
officer.
charge, a current charge, or a future charge. That I saw.
yeah.
They
So
have charges on layaway waiting for him.
yeah. What I will say is before, like, let me wrap this all up. Yes, I gave you the ick. I'm sorry, but it was just like
That
I was
was
just like, yo,
crazy,
like,
bro.
and I won't lie, I wasn't wooing. I was I was
That
big,
was
big
crazy.
eyes.
Is this because you weren't there?
No.
No.
So this is you watching your story.
I'm
Yeah.
watching the stories.
And it's funny because like I thought about if I was with a man,
Yeah.
he would have definitely been sick. He
You
would
wouldn't
have
have done all that if you're with your man.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay,
I
yeah.
wouldn't. But I was with my homegirl, so
Yeah.
obviously we're both wooing and hollering and blah, blah. It's
Nostalgia.
nostalgic. Like, bro,
Yeah.
when he did the screen where it was like all his old songs, when Run It, when the AI selected Run It, I said, oh God.
He played Run It.
Oh God. And then next he did Yo. Oh God.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, don't get me wrong, bro. And also, like, all his new songs, I was so mute. Like, I didn't know a single new song. When he performed, like, the songs off this tour, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
let me get a drink.
Is it called the Under the Influence tour?
No,
still?
it's 11/11. See, you don't even know. It's 11/11,
Oh,
which apparently is his new album.
That's the
Oh,
last
is it?
album.
No
Oh,
clue.
okay.
None
So-
of the Chris Brung stuff.
No, he did a Chris Olua Chris though.
No.
He did the. he
Chris
did
Brown
the-
McCloud?
Oh yeah, you know the Mona Lisa verse.
No, I don't.
Mona Lisa, I go sweep you off your feet.
Did he do more?
No.
Oh.
But he started with a 11:11 song, didn't he?
Yeah, and I
Healing
know clue.
Energy. You
Bro,
never, you don't
I
know
don't
Healing
know.
Energy?
No,
That's
I
a
know
banger.
Go Girlfriend. Is that from 11:11 too? I know that one. I know Sensational.
Okay,
Yeah, I only know like the big songs. I'm telling you, every time he sang something I didn't recognize, I was just like drinking my drink, completely mute. But the second I knew it was like an old song, I was screaming,
It
hooting, and
looked like a
hollering.
really good concert.
It wasn't amazing. Like I said, people can dislike Chris Brown for sure. I get it. You know what I'm saying? He's obviously not the best person in the world, but that man can freaking perform.
Yeah.
Also,
he didn't lose
Can
it.
perform.
I got 2 questions. One might be controversial, but
Let's hear it.
first one, 2 sold out back-to-back shows in Toronto. Do people really hate Chris Brown as much as they
No.
say that they do?
Because did
No.
anybody paid you that you know personally or in real life?
No, but I saw tweets.
Yeah.
People were like,
do you think
oh,
there's subtweets to you?
for sure.
Or are they just are they just tweets that like because they couldn't go?
I feel like people are definitely like, oh, if you're a woman and you went to that Chris Brown show, like I lost respect for you. And
So-
I guarantee
that
they
too.
I guarantee they like
Yeah.
an artist that has done something bad to
for sure. But my thing is, listen, like I said, I haven't
Yeah,
listened
they
to
Show me
probably-
your
Chris Brown.
Spotify.
They're
raps,
probably
yeah.
streaming Kendrick's performance.
at the same time as Chris Brown.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they'll say that and then they'll subtweet Chris Brown fans.
Yeah.
So.
Am
I'm
I-
not, but I'm not a Chris Brown. I mean, I'm not a Chris Brown fan.
Such a
All
funny
right.
comparison.
I'm not.
No.
What's the difference? Kendrick and Chris Brown.
I
There's
haven't
no
listened,
difference.
I've listened to Chris Brown in years.
And my
But
second
Chris
question.
How long
Brown,
are you
like-
trying to make this?
What? What'd you say?
That
There's
Kendrick
no
and
difference
Chris
between
Brown are the
Kendrick and
same.
Chris Brown.
But we don't know if
we
Kendrick
don't
actually
know
My
that.
bad,
did.
my
That
bad,
is
my
alleged.
bad, my
But
bad.
Chris
That's
Brown, we
crazy.
obviously know
That's
that he
allegedly,
did.
allegedly.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, there was a lot. Like I said, a lot of women were there. Obviously, a lot of men were there. I know more guys with floor seats than I knew women with floor seats. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh shit.
So many guys on my snap. So many guys on my snap had floor seats.
Yeah, because all the girls were backstage.
No, it wasn't. No.
I seen
Side
a
stage.
video of women fighting over his jacket that he threw into the crowd.
Do you
Oh,
know
at
how
the
many
end, yeah.
side stage snaps I saw? And I'm like, you didn't. This is not a seat that you could pay for, miss.
Yeah.
There was a lot of those. That's where all the baddies were.
In the side stage,
Well, some of the I can't say all. I know a lot of like.
I feel like
baddies
side
that-
stage wouldn't be.
It, it
Oh, I see
wasn't
what
a
you
good
mean.
angle.
Yeah,
It was like
I know what you mean
low.
because it was like I
Yeah.
see
So
what you
there
mean.
was no Drake after party Saturday night.
Is
I
he
didn't.
even here?
I went on Sunday, and
even
I don't
know
know.
if he's
I didn't
here.
go to any after party. I was
I
like,
don't
yo, I'm
think-
going home.
I like how you took that as a legitimate question.
I don't know.
That is a legitimate question.
I
No
don't know.
embassy for me tonight.
No, I went straight.
That
home.
is a legitimate question.
Yeah,
And
I don't
my
know.
second question is, if you keep it a stack, out of your top 10, out of your top 10 favorite artists, whether now or of all time, how many of them are good people?
No, not a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
So people are picking and choosing because
For
you
sure.
probably like someone that's not a
Yeah.
good guy.
for sure,
Yeah,
but obviously, like
You
you
know
know,
me?
because
I was about to say
Chris
Yeah.
Brown
I
has
was about
a
to say
his.
Kanye. This guy
I
just
was gonna
got
say
some,
Kanye. I
got
love
some
Kanye
news,
West,
yeah.
and people think that's controversial.
and he
'cause-
just got
Yeah.
some like allegations too.
no.
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
didn't.
with,
Yeah,
with,
yeah,
with
yeah.
the
With his
assistant.
assistant.
You don't remember?
Kanye.
With the assistant, the SH.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a crazy
Oh, I
transcript.
Not-
That-
not
that's a
SA,
crazy quote.
but
That
SH.
Yeah,
situation.
yeah.
Not S.A. Oh, I see.
He
what
says
you mean. Okay,
he was
harass.
like he wants to see his. He texted his assistant. He wants to see his girl.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh
No,
my
and he
God.
was saying crazy stuff
was
to
saying
her.
some crazy stuff.
sexual race
I
stuff.
can't say
Yeah.
that.
He was saying some crazy sexual stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
because
I didn't
allegations. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it
My
was
dick
alleged.
is racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, but regardless, like I said, and don't get me wrong. Like I love
Allegedly.
Kanye. Kanye's super problematic.
Yeah. There's
Uh,
not
lot
one.
of
There's not one.
people
artist.
are.
there's not a lot, but I'm just
I listen
saying.
to Sylvester.
Don't get me wrong.
Hey,
Like I
man,
said, Chris
a lot
Brown
of talented
has.
people in trouble. Did you call him Sylvester?
Yeah,
That's so wild.
What are we doing?
Yeah, but listen, I knew people were fake when I saw the Rolling Loud set for Tory Lanez, and that shit was jam packed.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, it was before he was convicted, but still,
They came running for
they
him.
came running for Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not
I
hearing
was
it.
at somebody. I was telling you. I think I said a couple episodes ago. I
Yeah.
was with you at somebody anybody brunch. You don't remember, but they're playing Tory Lanez. Nobody cared.
Oh, see, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. But regardless, like I said, it's.
That was
It's
way worse
sticky,
than
man.
what you did for Skepta. That was way worse.
Oh, I sprinted for Skepta. When I heard Skepta, but Skepta's
Left
not problematic,
Clyde
is
in
he?
the dust.
Oh, I Rolling Loud.
The one artist I
Yeah.
wanted to see that.
Left Clyde in the dust. Clyde got there before we did.
I was like, you know
was
what? I'll wait
waiting
them.
for us at the train station. Was trying to find us Skepta came on and Zoie sprinted
Oh, you're evil.
and left.
Yo, listen.
You get tunnel vision sometimes. It's
I
okay.
do. I do. It's,
you
and
got
it's not good. It's really not good.
If you got 3 tickets for the Chris Brown show, you're bringing your friend and Tresor.
That's
no.
fine.
If it was for the pod, I'd bring you. That's bad. That's bad.
It better be.
If
Yeah,
it was behalf
through
of
the
no.
pod.
If it was through the
it was
pod,
just 3 tickets, I'm not even making.
yeah. If it was just 3 tickets
bring it
on my
2
own,
other
I'm
guys.
not bringing Tresor.
yeah, of
No.
course. But if it was
Respectfully.
off the pod's day,
Unless we already politic before it, which we already did. So in this case, I would have brought you and a friend.
Yeah, but that's why.
exact. Thank you. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying
Different,
No,
different.
I'm saying
If there's 3 tickets that
because
popped
me
up,
and Tresor were trying so hard to get tickets. If I did get 3 outside of the pod, I would still, out of loyalty, bring Tresor.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure she kept her same energy because when I saw her, I'm like, you better have bought
I
some
know.
tickets.
As soon as he saw my
I was about to be
he
on
was
your
like,
ass.
You better have paid those tickets. I was like, I did.
I was about
did.
to be on your ass.
I saw the game time notification. I was like, good for her. She made it happen.
Clyde's just watching because the
Dedicated.
comfort of his bed.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know.
Wow,
what
your
else tickets
stories
were
are lit. I like you. You
Bro, I'm telling you, when
Documented
he flew,
that whole
because my
concert.
thing is, first of all, every concert I go to Scotiabank, Section 103 is gonna be my go-to. I've never sat at 103 before, but those were prime seats. Like literally, it's like you're watching TV. Like you just directly to the stage. And I didn't realize the Take You Down disc was right in front of where we were.
Wow.
So when he flew across, I'm like, he landed right there.
Holy shit.
And he did the whole Take You Down right in my dome.
That's crazy.
Woo. Listen, I told you, 12-year-olds, I watched that video. It's probably what? How many millions of views are on that video? I don't know. I'm
Take You
probably
Down?
half.
Probably, yeah.
I'm probably half.
Take You Down probably has a
From
cool
my
120
life, when Take You Down dropped, when I was young, when I was like probably like 12, 13-ish,
It was
14.
2008.
2008 Take You Down? No.
It was before
That makes sense.
It was before the situation.
It was before the
That makes
situation for
sense.
sure. But 2008?
That makes sense.
Okay, so I was 12. So I was 12, like
Little freaky girl.
at my YouTube screen. That and the No Bullshit video, Lord have mercy. When No Bullshit dropped, it's 3 in the morning. And he had to put the ice in the girl's mouth. Lord have mercy. What the hell?
It was a girl, a random girl from the.
I don't know, girl. No, in the video.
video.
You watched the No Bullshit
I
video?
don't know that song.
I don't know
Bro,
the video.
you don't know that song?
You know
Bro.
that song. You just don't know that's the.
You know the song.
You,
You know the
yeah,
video's
you
a
know
little
this.
obscure.
The video when he put the ice in the girl's mouth, I was like 13, like, what the hell's
What
going
is
on?
that?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you,
You-
girls, listen, girls know.
Yeah.
Little girls, Chris Brown,
My
That's
girl,
why-
my girl went to the concert the first day,
This one?
and I was very pleased at where her seats were.
Y'all still going strong. That's good.
Right now. Just like I like it. Sit way back up there where he can't even see you.
bro, I know him and I made eye contact. We definitely made eye contact. We
There was
100%.
no way he could have made eye contact with her.
He made eye
Would have
contact.
looked
I'm
like
telling
an
you,
ant.
we were like on level because we were at like row 10, so we're just like perfectly level to the stage.
Yeah.
He saw me for sure.
Right.
What?
It's so funny you're geeked about that when you literally met him. That's so funny.
That's what I'm saying. But I think it's just different. I think it's just I've never seen him perform because at
Yeah.
OVO Fest he only performed what? No Guidance.
But you said he was doing like backflips at Drake's house or some shit.
He was doing
was he
choreo.
doing?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But I'm saying he didn't like. I never seen him perform ever in my life.
Yeah.
All the old songs that literally we used to listen to time after time, like video. I've never seen him perform. Run It, yo. Are you crazy? I've never seen what?
Is there a woman that you would do that for?
Nah.
Like you're screaming like that?
Nah, bro.
No.
What the hell, no.
No,
I don't
absolutely
even.
not,
I don't even
no.
follow any woman that doesn't follow me. What are we doing?
I mean,
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man.
What
It's
about a
great stuff.
guy?
Oh shit. Pause.
Is there any guy that you would scream for?
Oh, I thought you were
Pause.
talking about people that follow.
No.
No, there's nah. But I've seen everybody I want to see though. I've seen Future. I've seen Drake. Kanye I haven't seen. I need to see a Kanye show, but he's just off the rails now. Fuck.
Yeah.
Kanye
Like
shows
a
are-
missed the
good
boat on that
Kanye
one.
show.
Yeah.
I seen the
I get
Yeezus
that.
tour. That was it was like an
Oh,
art.
that's like the
Well, I
last.
mean, you
actually,
ba-
no.
you barely saw it.
2016, I heard was a good tour too.
the
St.
Pablo tour. If I could, I would swap that out if I could.
What
Yeah,
you
the
mean?
Pablo tour looked
If I could have
good.
only seen one Kanye
The
tour,
Pablo one.
yeah,
Yeah, but that's
Really?
like that's right before he went crazy. Because I think at
Yeah.
like the 20th show he got hospitalized and he was never the same.
Yeah, because I
Those
mean,
first
the
20
Pablo
shows-
stage
Remember
was the
Pablo?
floating stage.
that
With the
was.
lights.
And that's when
With
he
the
was like,
lights.
Michael Jordan should have never played for the Wizards. And that's when he was like really losing it. He was just ranting every show.
Yeah,
He ranted at the end of Yeezus too, though. I remember.
Oh, yeah, I
He
remember.
ranted
He
for
brought
like a
out Drake.
solid 20 minutes. Yeah, he brought out Drake at the show that I went to perform.
Jay-Z, I know you got shooters.
Call me.
Yeah. So So I mean, everyone's problematic, but
Yeah.
so okay. So your girl was in what section?
I don't know. I just know it wasn't close.
So what I'm saying, so if she did, 'cause apparently girls got called.
They did.
If she
Can
did get
confirm.
called,
You better not go.
is that where harmless flirting comes into play?
At that point, that ain't harmless. That ain't harmless. You're putting yourself in the lion's den.
Chris
That
Brown's
ain't
about to
harmless.
take you down. Like it's
Because
not.
you're putting
like,
yourself in the lion's den. Harmless flirting would be if she was standing somewhere and happened to bump into one of his dancers and they exchanged a little energy and she went about her way.
Okay.
Someone telling you come to the green room and you going to the green room is not harmless flirting. That is premeditated.
It's intentional.
That is intent to supply and distribute.
I don't think distribute.
If you go to the green room, you have intent to distribute.
That's not true.
There's a sign
No.
on the door that says if you are not distributing, don't come in. You don't remember the key Glock? You were there.
It's like if you
Hey,
haven't.
I wasn't there.
Whoa, wait, what?
I was at the show, but I wasn't backstage. I didn't go backstage because just was like, do you see this? I'm like, bro, I didn't see the sign. I was not
The
backstage.
sign said if you're not sucking or fucking leave.
Yeah, it did.
Word for word.
I only saw it because it made it on like 6 Buzz or some shit like that.
It is intent to
Yeah,
distribute.
it's pretty
though.
forthright.
Actually, that's not. I mean, I've never been backstage. Actually, I lied. I have, but
Not green room.
not green room. No.
That's
But
two,
anyways,
that's two
like-
levels.
Yeah.
The topic at hand. I don't think that would be harmless flirting. That is not harmless. Like I said, harmless is if you were standing somewhere randomly, Chris Brown randomly walked by, he said hi, and you said, oh my God, hi.
That's flirting to you?
That's harmless flirting.
That's not even
And
flirting.
you exchange a little
That's not
couple
even flirting.
words.
You didn't like initiate.
that's-
Yeah, like he
yeah.
kind of.
But that's not flirting though. Harmless
No,
flirting.
that's not the end. I just mean that's how it started.
Oh, okay.
And you had a
okay.
little conversation, a little
So you're
parlay
okay
in.
with
That's-
harmless flirting
that's
in
your
your
ceiling.
relationship?
I'm not necessarily okay, but I know what happens. You have to accept it. That's life.
Tresor,
Okay, that's
Is-
good.
is
That's a
a-
mature look.
is a woman accepting a drink harmless flirting on her end?
It can be, or it can go the other way.
Because you know how that's kind of like a double standard difference.
It is definitely
like
low standard.
offering or buying a girl a drink is different than a girl just accepting one, right?
And I've had that conversation. I've had that conversation about
Me too.
if a guy wants to buy my girl drinks. Personally, I'm not mad at it. Like, you know, if you're out with your friends and a dude wants to buy you a drink, cool. Just don't do too much. Like, if you want to accept the drink, you can accept the drink.
If he wants to send her
But
a
then
bottle.
I said, yo, so what if I go and like buy
No,
a
that's
girl
Hey.
different.
drinks?
No,
They're like,
that's
no,
different.
it's different.
well, it's
That's
intense.
very-
But I'm like,
that's where
how?
harmless and harm, like
That's
you know,
different.
that's where that comes.
But how
into play.
how is it
Because me,
different?
because you there's the intent there. Like you, what happened then?
He did his face. We need a gif of that.
He did the face. He did the I mean face.
He did the Timberland looking up face.
Because you be buying girls drinks.
That's what it
though.
is. That's what you're
Because
doing.
you be buying girls drinks.
Yeah, but it's different. I'll buy like you a drink or like my home.
What am I not a girl?
Yeah, but like my homegirls or
Okay.
like if I have a section and I'm with the boys, then I'll give some randoms a drink because it's for the boys. But me
Yeah.
personally, just at the bar, like, hey,
Buying drinks?
what
Yeah,
you
that's
saying? You want a drink?
But the scenario,
Yeah, you can.
the scenario that I pose though is like, okay, I'll put you in the scenario. It's like, I'm out, I see Zoe and her friends that I don't know, and I'm like, yo, let me buy y'all drinks.
That's
That's
different
cool,
because
that's cool.
you know me, and I'm with you. So it's more or less like a
So
it's
that's,
a
so
respect.
that's fine now.
But
No,
still,
I'm saying, but it's a respecting. Because I also hate like one
But I
thing I
got
hate as
pushback
a
on
woman
that.
is like when I'm with my friends, I might know one guy was like, "Oh, I'll buy you a drink," and I'm like, I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I'm like, shit, I got like 2 friends behind me that are not. You know what I'm saying? So it's always if he says like, "Oh, I'll buy you," oh, who you with? Like, you know, even if they, if he
God
didn't-
damn, that wraps up.
even if he doesn't know them, and I've been in that situation. I've been in situations where the guy will only like he'll know me, but only buy me a drink, and I'm like,
Yeah, but
or it's
so
he
many
knows.
friends be popping out of nowhere when you ask. Yo.
Yeah,
Like, what?
yeah. It'll be just
What
you
the
two.
fuck?
Bartender, all of a sudden,
Come out their shadow.
the whole squad's there now.
Or sometimes, like, I know a lot of people. Sometimes I run into a guy like, "Oh, yo, let me buy you a drink. Like, who you with?" And I'm like, "Oh, like 2 homegirls." Like, all right, cool. Tell them.
that's
you know,
why you
when they
gotta
drink
just
it.
go on your ones, take the drink and come back. You
That's
can't
what
you
it
can't
is.
take the drink in front of them. That's how you
mean-
could do it alone.
Yeah, it
You have
depends.
to walk off
It's-
and
come back.
But I also like I know girls who will push a man to buy drinks for their
no,
friends.
no,
I'm not that type. So if, for example, if I run into you and I'm with two girls you don't know, but you buy me a drink, I'm not gonna be like, yo, mucho, I'm with two friends. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna accept the drink and thank you.
Good.
If you, if you're like, yo, who are you with? What are they drinking?
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, they'll
That's
have.
just me being like over nice.
Yeah.
Which happens.
Plus,
But, like-
I don't like girls trying to imply that they want me to buy them a drink. Let me do it. Because I've had
Okay.
that situation where there was someone that should not be named who was like a.
That's
Whatever.
like what the eye
But-
contact
No,
is.
or whatever. Okay, I don't know. But what
No,
does that mean?
she's a notable person. Like,
Okay.
like she's
People we know,
on
yeah.
a TV show.
Oh.
Oh,
So
Oh.
I like, but I know her though. You know,
Okay.
she was in the city. I don't know if you guys can remember. You guys,
Yeah,
can
I
put
know
two
who
and
you're
two
talking
together.
about. Yeah.
So I remember I was there. I was like, "Yo, what's up? You know, how you guys doing? Da da da, whatever, whatever." And just casually, you know, in conversation, I'm like, "Oh, so what's up? Like, you're drinking?" She's like, "Yeah." And then she said something along the lines of, she was like, "Yeah, like, so what you about to do about it?"
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Okay.
Yeah.
"Why do you like, huh?" So now you're like telling me to buy you a drink. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I have to at least feel like it's my choice. At least gaslight me into feeling like it's my
Right,
choice.
right,
You're
right.
overtly like telling me, you're like trying to test my gangster to see if I'm gonna buy you a drink.
I'm the best
And
at
now-
gaslighting men to buy me drinks.
And now I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
see,
do
You
it.
gotta,
What's the-
you gotta
what's the play?
manipulate like Zoe.
Yeah, you guys gotta
What's the
manipulate.
play?
You just gotta be like, first you gotta play like you're not drinking. Like, oh, like, are you drinking? I'm like, no, not really. Like,
Oh.
nah, you
This
gotta
is
play like
supposed to
that.
be a low-key
And they're
night,
like, what?
but
Yeah, I'm like, it's not supposed to be, I'm not really get lit, but like, I don't know. Be like, oh, so do you want to get lit? Like, oh, do you want to do one with me? You gotta do that one. Like, we're gonna do it together.
Do what with
Oh.
you got to do one with me.
I'll do one if you do one.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm not
That's
gonna.
Oh yeah,
That's
that
game.
is. That's worked.
That's good. Oh, yeah.
I've been got.
We're thinking
It's
about
worked on
past
me.
experiences
Once you
right
do
now.
eye contact, I'll do one if you do. one.
No, I don't like that. That's what the eye contact is. It's like
crazy.
Girl, I'm not new to this, nigga. I'm true to this.
That one's definitely worked on me. But back to the topic. Do you guys think harmless flirting is okay?
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, you can't be a hypocrite, right? Like,
Yeah.
That's my main thing.
I think it probably exists less than we think.
What do you mean?
There's probably more incidences where we think it's harmless and like
It's
maybe
not?
it's not because it didn't, manifest into something or like snowball into something, but like I don't know.
It depends on the people.
Yeah, and your partner and the dynamic you guys have.
Yeah, like
What
give me
about
an
you?
example, like as you, that would be harmless flirting.
Like me in
Like
the
you're
situation?
the man that's
But-
flirting harmlessly.
Is she doing the flirting, or is because I think for harmless flirting you can't be the one
You
initiating
can't be
the
the
flirting.
initiator. That's
Oh,
true.
okay.
Yeah.
Like you have to be the recipient. You can't be
Yeah.
the giver.
You can accept a drink, can't. But,
Be nice and
Yeah.
let them off easy.
Yeah, because I feel like girls, and I think sometimes people will like, they will harmlessly flirt without knowing it.
Right. that's
I
what
think
it is.
girls
Yeah.
do that a lot. You're kind of laughing a little too hard, or you're touching your hair,
Sorry.
or you're, you know,
Whoa.
it's just
say,
us, so.
you know, stuff like that. And you might have a man, and you might think that that's not flirting, but if we saw it, we're like, bro, you're
Yeah.
flirting with the man. I see the twinkle in your eye when he's talking to you, like,
Working at a restaurant, I saw a lot of this confusion happen a lot.
right?
If they're flirting or not.
Yeah, just because a lot of them, like a lot of servers and bartenders, that's their natural personality. They
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
exude this
exactly.
type of energy, and dudes will pull up to the bar and get one compliment and like, oh, she's really into me,
she's
and
into
like
me.
they'll wait until they close and get off work. It becomes sticky,
See, I'm a natural flirter. So when I'm in a relationship, I have to like actively make sure that I'm not, because I just naturally like
What's the
what?
definition?
Nothing. I almost sung a song, and I'm glad I didn't. Keep going.
Oh.
Sylvester.
Yeah, shout out
Yeah,
to Sylvester.
Sylvester.
Not shout out,
Oh, my
mucho,
bad.
damn.
My fault, my
What's the
fault.
definition of that for people who don't know?
A natural flirt?
Yes.
Like, I don't know, I just like naturally like flirt.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
What's
You're
the
a people
difference between
person?
Natural and just like
No.
outright flirting.
Flirting
Intense.
is like, yeah, I'm intentionally, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want something out of this. But like the way I talk to people, so like I just naturally flirt.
So should
You
it
know?
be called accidental flirting and
Not
not?
No.
I would call it, I wouldn't call
Harmless
it
flirting?
accidental, but like I just naturally like,
Because
I'm
if you
a
don't
flirty
initiate
person.
it, if you don't initiate it, then you're not like
They could-
it's accidental. Like it's
Yeah.
circumstantial.
Wait, could someone make the argument like, hey, that's part of my personality? Like,
Yeah, that's what they say.
You can, but girls aren't hearing that. But I do think that if you are a guy who's naturally charming, you
There
will
are naturally
harmlessly
for sure.
flirt without even trying.
Yeah.
For instance, like, say you're with your girl
Mhm.
and you see a lady with a flat tire and you pull over to help her and you're helping her change this tire and you're kind of busting jokes and she's laughing and you're laughing, your girl could look at that and be like,
Yeah.
why are you why are you doing this? And then the thing is, girls will like go back in their memory, and if this is the first time that a girl is seeing you do anything, then you're cooked, because now they think that there's something going on. They're like, why are you doing this? I've never seen you change a tire before. Now all of a sudden you want to change this girl's tire. And it's like, well, just today I feel like being nice. Like,
if a girl sees you do something for the first time, not for them,
You never change my tires.
I ain't never seen you act like
I've never
this.
seen you change a tire, and now you want to change a tire. I just felt like being nice today. But you know that girls don't understand the concept of doing something just because.
Yeah.
But
Damn, that's a hilarious
it's true.
sentence.
But it's true. It's true, because you could do
Explain
something
this to me.
and you're like, yo, I don't know why. But girls will always
Women
be
don't
like,
do things out the goodness of their own heart.
not that. I mean, girls don't do things unknowingly. Like, you guys have a reason for everything. Because you could try to explain something to a girl.
There's
You're like, yo,
intention
I don't
behind
know.
everything, yeah.
And they'll be like, but why did you do it? And you're just like, I don't know. I just did
Yo,
it.
oh my
There's
God.
no reason for it.
He's cooking.
But they're like, no, like, but why? Like, you had to have it. And it's like, I don't have a reason. I just did it just because.
We all have purpose. We don't.
Yeah, we sometimes just move with no
Sometimes
purpose.
we think of nothing. Like, sometimes we're just sitting there and we are not thinking about a single thing at all.
Like, what are you thinking about?
Women can't do that. They're
What are you
always
thinking about?
Nothing.
You look sad. What are you thinking about? Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. We can sit there and stare at the wall and not think of anything.
Literally nothing.
I could be talking to you and
I'm rapping
Be thinking of
Jay-Z
nothing.
lyrics in my head. I'm not mad.
That is
You know,
so
like-
the way I sound and come across seems like a certain way, but it's literally nothing. Like, nothing is taking place. Nothing's going on, but like it's landing a certain way.
So you can sit there and not think of anything at all.
That's very
That's
rare.
not. Yeah, I'm telling you, they don't do that.
That's
I know.
very
I'm asking
rare.
Zoe,
Word.
but, like,
I'm usually always thinking about something.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's like men's purpose in life is like nothing. That's what we're motivated by.
Oh,
For there to be
God.
Oh, yeah,
nothing to do. Why
Exactly.
we do things so that you don't have to do it.
That's a fact.
We're
I don't-
we're solutions oriented people.
we don't want worries. We just want to relax.
That's a fact. Because I don't. If you leave it up to me, I don't want to do anything ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything.
That's
nothing.
what drama is making something out of nothing. Why are you making something? It was nothing. Now you're making it something. Like, it's just.
Yeah. Anyways, we
For
can move on.
Next one. What happened with JJ Reddick? I think that's a big one. That's a big one.
So-
what time are we at?
We're at 90. We're at an hour and a half.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
Damn,
we
I have
got
no
time.
sense of time. I'm thinking we were at hitting like 2 hours and a half.
There's a
Okay.
couple of those I want to get to. So
Yeah,
we need
I
to
agreed.
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
get to it.
I mean,
JJ.
Real quick, there's a Lakers fan.
Oh, also
woman.
give people who JJ Reddick is for the girls who
Yeah.
listen.
We had a
you know.
great pre-pod about this.
So, JJ Reddick is a white former NBA basketball player.
Emphasis on white.
Yeah, who was very famous at the University of Duke or Duke University, and he was a journeyman. So he played for a lot of teams, and then he was a podcaster.
With LeBron James.
Yes, and then he had a podcast with LeBron. And yesterday or the day before, he was announced as the Lakers head coach. The Lakers is the team that LeBron plays for. That was a decent.
And he has
Yes.
no prior coaching experience
Nope.
except for the volunteering for youth basketball for a fourth grade
Right.
team.
So
Okay.
there is maybe like a white privilege slant to this. Who knows? But a woman out of nowhere who is a Lakers fan announced today that she got called the N-word by JJ Reddick.
A woman?
Yes,
When?
in like 2004 when he was playing for Duke.
Oh God.
How? But did she explain like what happened?
I
She
thought
literally said that. I can't believe somebody who called me the N-word while I was at Duke is now the head coach of my favorite team.
Damn.
there were emails.
And did people like?
Allegedly.
Are we taking that with a grain of salt, or are people actually believing this, and this is now actually like news?
I mean, it's gaining a lot of traction, but I'm taking anything
The tweets here, I
with
don't
a
know
grain
if you
of
see it.
salt if it's happening.
No, I cannot. You
that
zoom
long
in.
ago.
Please zoom
I've
in all
only
the
been
way.
called the N-word to my face by a white man once in my life. Oh, good for you. And it was on the campus of Duke University while I was doing work with the basketball team. And today he was named the new head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. What a world.
good for you is
We
crazy.
need more of a story
no, it's
though.
dope,
Like
though.
why?
It's never happened before.
Why did he do it? What was the situation?
And
sure
also, no, I mean, just like like
he
what
didn't
happened.
just walk by and call you the N word.
I
Like, what was
mean,
going
Mark
on?
Wahlberg was throwing
Did
rocks
he-
at black kids, and
Yeah,
like
that's-
you know what I'm saying.
There's an email thread from 2007 where he apparently he's using it.
Whoa, using the N word.
Yeah.
What?
What did it
My
say?
brother-in-law left her a voicemail calling her a dirty, hard ER. We've got problems if that's blurted out. I don't know what slur that is, but it's
Who's he emailing?
the girl.
What?
What's this?
From Jonathan Reddick to Greg. No, he's some guy named Greg. That's who he's talking to. But Vanessa, I think this is the girl that you're talking.
Yeah.
She's the one that kind of is coming forward with it.
Right.
I don't think that's gonna
Interesting.
stick. She would need more than that.
And this isn't
But I'm not
that
gonna
credible
lie.
looking of a website.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
getting lots
lie.
of
That's a
pop-ups.
good trump card to play on a white person. It's How are you gonna? You can't dispute that one. I could pick any white person in my life. I'm like, yo, they called me the hard R.
Isn't that what happened to Tommy Hilfiger?
How you gonna?
I don't know what happened. to Tommy
what happened
Hilfiger.
with Tommy
It was
Hilfiger?
Similar, yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Tommy Hilfiger.
I don't know, yeah.
That was the thing going around how they said how Tommy Hilfiger said he doesn't want black people wearing his clothes.
Oh, right.
But and
He didn't
apparently that came out and
actually
like
say
he
that?
did say that. at
never
all.
said that.
Yeah.
He never said that.
didn't
It was like
say
Sierra
that at
having a
all.
dick. It never happened.
Yeah,
That is such a
It's
crazy
like, what?
thing.
What?
It never happened. Yeah.
That
He
is
said
such
it's
a-
like the rumor of Sierra having a penis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
never
like it's
happened.
just so out.
It was
That is
just
such
what that
a
era,
crazy
you know what I mean?
thing
It was
to
just a
put on
rumor.
someone's jacket.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I mean, congrats to JJ Reddick, man. But
Yeah.
what I will say is, even if
He's
this
still
is
gonna
real,
be the coach of the Lakers. Maybe you didn't want him to be.
once
but-
again, hypocrites. If this is real, you might just have to let him slide because we all sat there and watched Justin Bieber
Yeah.
harmonize
Ooh.
one less lonely N-word,
Oh.
and we were
One less
doing the
lonely-
Dougie to journals.
Yeah.
But
and
he
we
was 10.
didn't care.
He was 10.
Oh, 10.
He was so
man.
young. He
He
was
was
so
10.
young. He
How
didn't know.
old do you have to be be able to say it?
Yeah.
No,
No,
I'm
but
just
he was
saying,
like a
those-
teenager.
That's
yeah, he
the
was-
comeback.
yeah,
Oh my
What's
God,
the
he was
statute
young.
of limitations
Yeah,
on
yeah.
He was
racism?
so
Yeah.
young. We all do things when we're young and dumb.
I never buy that
Were you
excuse.
ever been a teenager before and made a dumb video?
You know when you just hard ER all the time when you're a teenager? Like, no. you
I've
don't
been
know.
online since I was like 13, like public domain, and I haven't said anything that wild.
Yo,
I haven't. I've been called certain stuff in Call of Duty lobbies, but
Yeah.
That's different.
listen. All I'm
you
saying
want
is,
to hear
like I
talk
said,
about hate speech?
we go back to the picking and choosing, right?
Yep.
Isn't Donald Trump like a convicted sexually assault, or what's the word? Sexual assaulter?
Abuser?
Is he convicted? I don't believe he's convicted.
know if he's
Wasn't he
convicted.
impeached
It's
because of
alleged.
that?
No. It was for giving a woman that he had consensual relations with hush money, right?
But doesn't
He does
Donald
have
Trump
cases.
have multiple?
Yeah,
Yes.
but
Yes, open
alleg-
cases.
aside from that, yeah.
and
Open
he's
cases.
running for president again.
Facts.
Yep.
So my thing is like, yo, how are we gonna let someone who has multiple sexual assault allegations run for the president?
Could you ever be friends with a white person that said the N word?
No.
Not to your face, but like they've
She can't
admitted
be
to
friends
you.
with a white person, period.
Yeah. Word. It's bad for her brand.
That is not true.
It's bad for
My
her
fault. I
brand.
never
not
seen
true.
you pull up with a white homie.
Not
It's bad
in
for her
a
brand.
not in a very long time.
Word.
I definitely have white people like colleagues,
Yeah.
but I don't really have.
It's bad. It's bad for the brand. She
It's
can't.
bad for the brand.
That's not even bad for the brand. It's just I generally don't have.
That's
I
so
don't
funny.
have like white friends anymore.
This is a genuine question.
Yeah.
Is it on purpose, or is it just you don't happen to have white friends?
No, it's not on purpose. It's not on purpose.
So
I
you want
just
Eminem on the pod? No, it's bad for the brand.
I just haven't
That's
had.
hilarious.
I haven't had like a really cool. I haven't met like a cool white person in a really long time.
Well,
Trezor,
yeah,
how
they're
many
not in
how many
season.
white friends do you have?
Currently,
Yeah.
maybe like one. Like I had some, but like
Yeah.
I haven't chilled with
Yeah, I'm
them in a
talking
very
about
long
now,
time.
at your big age.
Right now,
Yeah. That means zero.
no women. I have white women friends.
See how niggas be?
I don't have white friends. I don't have
white female.
because of the
Oh,
space.
man.
Because of like the spaces I'm in.
Yeah, 'cause she knows
I'm
Vibes
more
Cartel,
around
yeah.
women.
She knows vibes.
I get you, bro.
It's like friends of friends. Like I
Yeah.
have a homegirl that has a white homegirl, and I became cool with her. But like white guy, I haven't had white guy friends since like my S trip era.
Word.
I had white guy friends in that era. Those are some cool
What
guys.
about
shout
you,
out,
Clyde?
shout out to Matt.
Oh, shout out to Matt.
and actually both of their names was Matt.
Shout out to Matt.
That's the only way you could be mad.
Both
Devil Trail.
Matthews. I got like 2 white guy friends, and they are from high school.
Oh wow,
That's
no,
fair.
no one
Fair
knew
play.
since.
No.
Fair play.
Yeah, it's funny how we get segregated as we get older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I was saying like if they admitted to you that I've said it before, I'm not proud of it and I don't say it no more, but I've said it before. Like I'm not gonna lie.
That happened to me at
I've
work.
said it.
Like
Would
you
you,
said it
like,
in what
not be
context?
friends
Like a
with them?
derogatory context, or you want to fit in, you want to be cool.
Yeah, like they were trying to be cool.
That's fine. You're just dumb. But don't
so if
ever
they
say
yelled
it
and
again.
said the hard R,
But if you said
when
it
were
with
beefing
someone intent, yeah, no, that's not
even
going.
if they were like 16.
No.
Really?
No.
But
Yeah, I
you
don't
listen
like
to
that.
Justin Bieber. You listen to
But-
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, facts. But he didn't say it to somebody.
But he
He
was
was just-
singing, "If I kill you, you'll be part of the KKK."
He was
and there'll
repeating-
be one less lonely N-word.
Because
Oh,
someone
wow.
else
Oh,
made
whoa,
that.
that was the whole bar?
But someone
That
else.
was part of the song. Yes.
Because someone else made that, and he is repeating it.
Oh. He like remixed the song, One Less
Yes,
Lonely
yes.
Girl.
Someone made that version, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm."
Yeah, you-
On camera.
But he didn't freestyle it, and that came off the top of his head or
That's
something.
what he
I'm
said.
thinking about the tune in my head.
Because he harmonizes the shit out
Oh,
of it.
he's wild, man. That's fucked up.
That's
Yo,
what he
Justin.
said.
Ah, but he was 10. It doesn't matter.
He wasn't 10.
He
now.
wasn't
No, he
10.
also
I'm
wasn't
walking
10.
All right, all right, all right,
Was he
all right.
10? No, he
No.
was older
15,
than 10.
16,
He was at
probably.
least
She's
like
confident.
15. He was at least.
What?
He was at least 14.
Yeah, something like that.
Damn.
Because
Okay.
he's a
But yeah.
94. That happened like 09. Yeah.
All
He
right.
was pretty
Well,
old.
fair.
Yeah, I think I could forgive one N-word in the past. If you said it more than
Me
once,
too.
I don't know.
I would be friends with Morgan Wallen. Yeah.
He seems like a
he
cool
seems
guy.
like a cool guy.
So-
Yeah,
You
he
would be
seems
friend?
like
Would
a
you be
cool-
friends with Mark Wahlberg?
Nah. He almost killed that Vietnamese person.
Yeah.
Did he almost kill? No, he blinded him, right? But-
Damn. So what does that mean?
yeah, you're right. I mean, almost killed though versus like
blind?
hurt, like injured.
That's
I feel like
a serious
almost,
injury.
yes, but I feel like almost killed and injured are two different things. Like almost killed is like the man was in the hospital, like fighting. Was he fighting for his life? Is that how
believe
bad it
so.
got?
I believe so.
I mean,
Oh,
Getting blinded is different than punching someone in the
for sure.
face.
That's seriously injured to be blinded. But yeah,
what year was
All right.
it?
What's
It was in
next?
2011.
2011.
What was in
He was
2011?
16 when that dropped.
That's crazy.
one less
less
lonely
lonely
N-word.
N-word.
Oh God. Matthew Stanford's wife. What is that?
Someone
All
needs to
right.
give me the full.
Who's
So-
Matthew Stanford? Is it an NFL player?
Quarterback, yeah.
Yes,
I believe
heard,
it's
okay, yeah.
Stafford,
For
isn't
the
it?
for the Lions.
You
Yeah.
put Stanford
Is
in the
there?
dark.
There's an audio
autocorrect.
thing for it?
Stafford.
There is, but I'll summarize it. You don't really need to. So basically, his wife was on a podcast talking about their previous
Matthew
relationship.
He's the quarterback of what team is
Detroit
going to bother
Lions.
me?
Detroit Lions.
So I can picture his
Holy
jersey.
shit! Why am I so
What is
confident
it?
about that? The
I was
Rams.
gonna say, I picture blue.
Rams.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rams.
I said
okay.
Rams in my head.
Lions
but I
is
was
blue.
wrong.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
No, I thought it was Detroit. I was like, oh
I
shit, I'm
pictured a
wrong.
blue jersey, but okay, yeah.
Shout out
makes
to
sense.
Josh Palmer too. So Palmer, he's from Brampton. He plays on the Rams.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, another Brampton guy.
Brampton
Anyways,
veteran.
so his wife is on a podcast. The lady was talking about their relationship, and his wife is talking about how she dated. She was with his backup in college at Georgia, and he was like super tight about it, and she was with him to make him mad, basically to make Matt fix up, right?
Wait, sorry. Start from the beginning. She's on a podcast and she's talking about what? Sorry.
She's talking about how she used to date his backup in college.
His
after
second
him.
string.
They broke up. She dated the second string quarterback
Okay.
to make him upset.
Okay.
And she was talking about how he was the polar opposite. Matt is this nice guy, Southern gentleman. The second string was this bad boy, whatever. And talk about how one day Matt got in her car and wouldn't leave and was talking about how this guy is so bad for you. And she's like, yeah, this was really hot. So basically, everyone is mad that his wife went and was talking about how she smashed his back up to try to get him upset. And that's the controversy. Now, would you be tight?
Why is your face like that?
Whore.
Mucho.
Oh, my bad.
Now,
What is
would
she?
you be
Shout
tight?
out, shout out to Black. Shout out to Black youngster.
Now, would you be tight if this was you?
Yes.
First of all, I have too much pride where I'm not taking you back after
Yeah,
you smashed
well,
the
Like
the
I'm
guy
not
on my
even.
team.
I'm happy. I'm back to single food. Like I don't have to pay relationship prices anymore. Like we're not even having a conversation after that.
You're
Like
looking
it's
at the
very.
bugs,
skipped a bunch of steps with that.
And
yeah.
people were saying like,
a podcast?
Yeah, people were saying, why are you even talking about
Oh,
this? Like,
you're saying leave her after she admitted it on the podcast?
No, I mean when it happened.
Oh, when it happened, for sure. But after the podcast, no, because you allowed it to happen.
Yeah, and now
Yeah.
you're married with kids, right? They have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then
You decided this is
afterwards,
what you like.
now it's more like, why are you saying this? Because people are like, yo, why are you embarrassing your man in public for
Men's
what?
She
egos
gotta be
are
a good woman like
so-
Savannah.
You bring a men's ego
That's
over
cap.
this?
No,
No,
that's
I'm just
cap.
saying, men's egos are so fragile.
No, that's
like,
cap.
it's
Zoe-
really.
Zoe,
You
stop
think that's
it.
embarrassing?
Zoe, if we were together and I went on a podcast and I'm like, yeah, I smashed one of Zoe's best
got
friends
blinders on right now.
when we broke up because she needed to fix up.
Which is like, I don't even trip. I'm about to blow a gasket.
You would be pissed.
But like, if we were, how long we've been? We've been together for probably like years now. We're married. We have kids. Like,
That matters.
You'd be
I would
upset.
hope that marriage and kids
I mean,
matter.
ego's a real thing. Why are you bruising this guy's ego for
Do
something?
you think
that
it's really ego bruise though?
Yes.
But I'm sure they've talked about it. Like, I'm sure
Yeah.
they've
Of
moved
course.
past it,
He's a
talked about
cook,
it.
but why are you admitting to that?
I wouldn't go that far, but
Why do you say it in a public platform? Why
I
do
mean,
everybody need to hear
he
that?
just let his
It's
back
just
up hit
kinda
his girl in
unnecessary.
between. What is
He
that?
didn't let. She did it.
True.
You
But
don't
he,
with
let,
intention.
he let her back in his life.
Yes, she did.
I wouldn't
She
let
did.
you back in my life. I'm sorry.
Choose better women.
But
You
my
can't
thing is,
smash my teammate and then come back.
In
to me.
between, right?
In between and come back.
Come
to me.
on.
You can't allow her to come back though.
Yeah, exactly. You can't.
I understand all of that. I'm just saying, admitting it, say this is probably like 15 years later, is that embarrassing?
Yes.
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 Because the situation is embarrassing.
Let's say
Okay,
you took a
fair.
nigga back
Thought we
after
moved
cheating.
past this.
Right.
Yeah,
You
and
ne-
your
you
man
ne-
is on the podcast
Yeah.
talking about, I used
I
to
dog
dog
her out,
Zoe out
man,
back in
what?
the day. Cheat on her with her best friend, her
Yeah.
cousin, her sister, her co-workers.
I
Like,
feel
I
like
was
So you know when guys post their girlfriend or their wife or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, we've been through.
Oh,
I put her through
yeah.
so much, and she's still by my side." That's what that
her
is.
dumbass
But on a
still by my
podcast.
side.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. You're right. I would
That's
not like
ridiculous.
that. I
It's
would not like
disrespect.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, I guess we're all on the same
Nah,
page here.
fuck that girl.
Yeah, I don't. You say
Got her
fuck
to-
you? What'd you say?
That is an evil woman.
Okay.
I think we would have had to have a talk with you guys.
I mean, that's fair. Okay. What do we have next? Oh, well, okay, we can do that one maybe next week. The double XL list. Who was, first of
Can you
all,
pull that up, please?
Let's
Yeah.
see how many Zoe knows.
probably none.
I was
I'm
looking
not
at
gonna
it.
lie
I
to
think
you,
I know
probably.
6.
I'm
six or
old,
That's
seven.
good. That means you're still
Knowing
kind of
6 or
tapped in.
7?
Yeah, I know
Chisora
about
is
6 or
really
7.
into music, though.
Yeah, I'm a music man.
Yo, this guy's so fat. Oh,
my
my
God,
god.
Lucho.
Body shame.
Look, I mean, anybody would body shame
Who,
this
Cash
guy.
Cobain?
Look,
Big.
nah, this is two Cash
Oh
Cobains.
my god.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, can we see, please?
Yo,
Just name-
You
Look
need the
at that.
visuals.
Ooh.
Oh, is that Big X the plug?
I didn't know he was that big.
Yeah, he's big.
Nah, this is
Wow.
bad.
I don't know who that is.
So let's
Okay.
name them. Big X the plug.
We know him.
So just
The
everyone knows.
Okay, do you know him?
We just
Say
hold on.
yes
Just
or
so
no.
everyone knows. This is the double XL freshman list
for
of
2024.
2024 for rappers. Okay, so who's first?
Big X the plug.
Don't know who that is.
You don't know him?
No,
That Mexican OT.
no idea.
What's that say? Lay Banks?
She's like the
She's
TikTok.
the one.
Yeah, you know her.
Yeah, I know her. Yeah.
Okay.
Boss Man D-Lo, my boy.
Yeah.
No.
I was bad in school. Now I'm
Okay,
trying to
okay,
be
okay.
Okay,
Joanne
no,
Leverstone.
no,
no.
Cash
Yeah,
shoes,
12.50. Okay,
you
no,
want
I
to
know.
buzz every life?
Okay,
How
I
you
do
gotta
know.
do it? Get in women.
You know Richard Mille?
So no 2. No.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know him either.
So I know 2.
Scarlett.
Scarlett.
I know Scarlett.
Scarlett.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm
But
surprised.
I thought she's been along for a while.
That's
what I was
She's
about
on
to
say. She ain't
2024.
a freshman.
She's not
Yeah.
really a
It's
freshman.
been a couple
yeah.
years.
And I feel like her momentum's not even there for it. But
Yeah, word. Huncho.
I know
Yeah,
him
I
just
know
because of
him.
Keisha Cole.
Yep.
Oh,
Actually-
right. Only, yeah.
I don't know his music, but I've heard of him. But only
Okay, so 4.
Four
Four
Bats,
Bats.
the AI rapper.
4 Bats I know. That's 5. He's one that's on with Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 5 I know.
Maya the Dawn.
Oh, but she's been around for a minute.
Her and Scarlett, I thought may belong on this list maybe a year or 2 ago.
I interviewed her.
She's
Nice
the one
lady.
that if you give him anything, you lucky. I'm with these
I
dusties.
don't know
The
that.
dust- you don't know
Dusty.
Maya
I
the
don't know
Dawn?
that song.
Maya the Dawn, right? Like,
Yeah, she had
like,
Dusties and what's
tracks.
one the
Tel-
Cisco remix.
Telfie. Telfie.
Telfie.
really good.
The
And
Telfair
Dusty-
one.
I've heard
yeah.
But Telfie's the Cisco one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, you're right.
Dusty's different.
Cash Cobain.
Cash Cobain.
Yep.
Well
This is a pretty
deserved.
Yeah. I know.
solid
So this is
list.
6. I
Well
know
deserved.
6.
Skilla Baby.
Yeah.
I don't listen to
I
Skilla
don't
Baby,
know.
but I know who he is. He's Detroit. They love him.
Southside.
He's doing the beats for the
Southside.
cipher.
Oh, he's doing the beats.
Oh.
Okay.
He's 7.
So that's it.
But Southside is a
No, he's
isn't that
doing-
Young Miami's baby father?
He's a producer. He's just doing the beats.
Yeah, he's doing the
Oh,
beats.
I'm saying that's Young Miami's baby daddy, though, no?
Yeah.
I'm saying,
So
but he's
what?
just
I knew
he's
8,
not a freshman.
right? Or was that 9? I didn't know the Rich Amiri guy, and I didn't know Lay
I think I
Banks.
knew 6.
You know Lay Banks.
You know Lay Banks.
She's like
You've
she's
seen
a
her
TikTok
TikTok.
popular.
Like
doing
I've
weird-
probably heard her song, but I don't know who
Yeah,
she
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, okay, yeah. She's definitely
So
the TikToker
8.
one. Okay. I mean, this is better
That's
than
a good
previous
list,
years.
yeah.
I
it's
won't
better
lie.
than the last couple
Yeah,
years.
'cause I some years I had no idea who was on that
some
list.
of those were.
That's how I feel this year.
You don't know anyone?
I know less than 5.
I think Maya the Dawn. She's not a freshman though. I don't think.
Scarlett's not a freshman either.
You know what? No, I know.
I don't
them.
even think Huncho's a freshman.
I don't know any songs by like any of these.
Well, Maya
Cash
the Dawn as
Cobain.
well.
That's the only person who like
Cobain.
I listen to
Do
some
you know?
of his
You
songs.
know,
And
Big
you know
X-
Boss
you know
Man
Big,
D-Lo.
Big X the Plug too.
Do I know?
Nah,
his
Boss
probably
Man
not.
D-Lo?
You know Boss
Oh
Man
yeah,
D-Lo.
yeah. It's got,
Big X the
okay.
Plug. You know, like he be popping up on the algorithm.
I don't like that I'm struggling to find 3 or 4 songs I know
Yeah.
through this.
How do you guys feel about the title of the magazine cover?
Oh, Not Like Us.
Blazing.
It's called Not Like Us.
Do we think Drake is quiet because like this not like us thing is just so?
Yeah, he's laying low right now.
I was
I
gonna
don't
say,
I would too.
what's the correct plan of action to
Nothing.
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 For a few
Yeah,
months.
Just chill. Just chill
Let
for a
time
little
do
bit.
its job.
But that's what people said, and we got Wagwan Delilah. But
Well,
some
and-
people think
So,
that
like, just
wasn't a
complete
good time.
inactivity?
Some
So-
people think that wasn't good timing.
I don't know why the hell he would drop that.
That didn't happen.
it was like just act like you're unbothered type of thing.
Man, shut up with that
but
corny ass song.
I do think like
You ever see
He's
someone
so
get
whack.
eaten up on Twitter and then they're tweeting after like, oh,
yeah, I was kind of like
just ordered
that.
McDonald's, like
Yeah.
and they're getting lit up in their
Yeah.
But people are like overestimating how like bad of a position he's in commercially.
He's not in a
Commercially, it
bad
doesn't
position
matter.
commercially. Drake
No,
could
no,
drop
no.
a banger
But people,
tomorrow and we're all streaming and
But
we're all
in
listening.
court of public opinion, do you think people collectively are looking at him different permanently?
No.
Permanently,
Permanently, no.
All is
Right
forgiven
now,
with a
yeah.
banger.
Yeah, everything's temporary.
All is forgiven with a banger.
Yeah.
Remember, everyone said Sexy Red was on the clock.
Right.
Banger, banger, banger. They love her. Glorilla was on the clock. Banger, banger. They love her. People
Yeah.
even said Ice Spice was on the clock.
I agree with what you're saying. I've just heard a
Ice
lot of
Spice has some
podcasters.
shit songs recently though.
Yeah.
I was on an Ice Spice train and now I'm my
These
foot's
last couple-
my foot's dragging on the ground. I know I'm
Got a
about to
few
hop
misses,
off.
yeah.
My foot's dragging.
She better have a hit on the album.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying though that a song isn't gonna do it.
For Ice Spice?
No, for Drake,
Drake?
that he needs more. He needs to do something
But what are
completely
we
that
talking about?
didn't.
Like
Yeah.
why?
They're
Like
caught
what?
up in the heat of the moment.
Man,
Yeah.
stop
Because
it.
let's be real, like
But also-
Kendrick was on a downward slope.
I wouldn't call it
before-
a downward slope.
I'd
He
say
just
he was
didn't
just
have any
flatlined,
bangers.
yeah.
Like,
He's
he
like
just
this
didn't.
revived
He
him.
wasn't
Yeah.
in like the.
I wouldn't say he
the
was down. He was
limelight,
just
'cause he-
stagnant.
He
Yeah.
was stagnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yes,
was stagnant.
Damn, with half the album was like went like diamond, and then Mr. Morale, nobody listened to it.
Yeah, but
Name
I
me
would.
2 songs, Mr. Morale.
No, I
but that
listened
was
to it
like
at all. I'm not
5
gonna
years
admit.
later, though. That's
And
the thing.
also, I don't
Nah,
think.
exactly. But if you wait that long and there's no bangers,
I think the marketing for Mr. Morale and Damn were very, very different.
Mhm.
The marketing for Damn was way better than the marketing
Yeah.
for Mr. Morale.
And Mr. Morale wasn't supposed to be that. Like,
I was
he
gonna
didn't make
say,
it with
I don't think he
intentions of
made
being
it with
successful.
intent.
there's some
Success.
songs on there, N95, Worldwide Steppers,
Die Hard.
where he's trying to make a banger. There are songs on there where people say this. I'm like, did you listen to the album?
No,
I don't
yeah,
think you
there
did.
is.
They went for
'Cause
radio
I'm a
on Die
Kendrick
Hard.
fan. I listen to every.
Oh, are you?
Yes, I listen to every album.
Oh, I'd be damned.
I listened to every album since 2010.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I
There
You
listen
are-
said
to.
he's a Kendrick fan.
Yes,
Oh, God. I have to
F-A-N.
pee.
I am.
Okay.
I listen to Kendrick more than all the Drake haters now that popped up out of nowhere and acted like they listen to Kendrick.
Okay.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
Shits on the
So, you know what I mean? It's just more of like, I am being a little bit of a contrarian in this beef right now, just because I feel like it's like the current is a little bit too much one way, and you got to pull back a little bit. But I don't think it's a big deal to say Kendrick was peaking commercially before Not Like Us brought him back up.
For sure. But I don't think he
That's
was
it.
on a downward slope.
Okay, the
You know what I'm
slope
saying?
the slope might have not been steep, but it was downwards.
It wasn't up.
Okay, fair. It wasn't up.
Yeah.
It wasn't up. I will
Even
agree
Drake
with that.
to me, even Drake. This okay. See, I'm gonna be unbiased. Even Drake to me, he peaked commercially with Scorpion. That's when he peaked commercially.
In his career?
Yes.
Why are you making that noise? You think that's crazy?
Whoa.
No, I think he's actually onto something.
Oh,
In
okay,
his
yeah, I think he's
career?
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know,
Think-
man.
think
He hasn't
about-
had a God's plan.
Think about
since
all
then.
the big God's plan. Not like us. Not
Not
like us.
like
My
water.
bad.
The Kendrick is getting in his
My bad.
brain. He can't think straight.
Ah!
I heard he was conflicted.
trying to get Trey's mic back. God damn, all right.
God's plan, nice for what?
Kiki,
Do you love me? My
Yeah.
feelings. Jaded. I'm upset.
Okay.
There's like bare, like super commercially successful songs on that album, and I think if you look at it sales wise, it's dipped a little bit recently. Even if he's at the top, so
Yeah.
it's okay to say people are on downwards, even if they're giant.
They're supposed to be
Okay.
after 35.
I just don't
like,
know if that was.
Because
Drake's
Kendrick could have ended up
peak.
being like Lupe at one point. If you keep dropping albums like Mr. Morale, people are gonna stop caring.
Fair.
You know what I mean? You can't
Yeah.
like if he can't do another Mr. Morale,
cooking.
Yeah, no, we can't.
right? So Not Like Us got him way back up. I can't lie.
But my thing
And
is,
so So if Kendrick was in a difficult position at that point, he was so talented that he made it out of it, and he used this situation to his benefit for sure.
as he should though.
You know, and then
Like,
so Drake just has to get back to the drawing board and be strategic with his return. That's
I
it.
would capitalize off this moment if I was Kendrick Lamar too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm independent. Everyone loves this song. What the hell? Like he's making money off of it. I would do a video, show, all the above. Ride the wave.
I would have performed at
Because
7
every other rapper would have done the same.
But so was Wagwan Delilah strategic?
No, it was corny.
It wasn't. It wasn't strategic.
It
and
was
smart.
Drake
I
doing
think he was
what
trying to
corny
act
Drake
unbothered,
does.
like you were saying, like how they tweet through it and stuff.
Yeah, it was Drake doing what
So-
corny Drake does. He
But
did
I
it
think
with
this. Sorry, go ahead.
he did it with Sweeter Man. He's doing it with Wagwan. Like he's just doing like that corny
I think
hop on
Sweeter-
a.
Sweeter-
Sweeter Man's
was
a
a little
fantastic
different.
song.
No, it is. But I'm saying it's the same thing.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because Sweeter Man was a very like a Toronto, he just
But it
hopped
was a
on
real
rap.
song.
Yeah, it
though.
was a banger.
I think that's a little
I
different.
think moves like "You My Everything" with Sexy Red is smarter. You know what I mean? It's not OD, but it's gonna be one that bubbles, and you could play it in the club right now, and it goes
More that
crazy.
Sweeter Man.
And then
sort
even
of
like the
thing.
Camila Cabello song that's gonna drop soon, like that's a smart move too.
Yeah, it's a smart move. It taps a different demographic
Exactly, you know.
that doesn't really care about this.
But then he
beef.
said, "Give us a verse for the Swifties," but then you're doing a song with Camila Cabello. So
I mean, he's been doing it, and Kendrick is gonna do a Taylor Swift song. Like,
One thing before we get off of Drake and the whole thing, did you? Budden has been doing victory laps around this too, and he was kind of saying because him and Drake initially had like a beef, and he dropped like 7 diss tracks about Drake.
initially, they still have a beef. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but like a rap feud.
They have a cold war now.
A one-sided rap feud. I wouldn't call it a rap feud.
He said about him on No
I wouldn't
Style
believe
or
that.
what was it? The French Montana song.
Yeah, No
pump
Shopping.
it up. Yeah, that.
Because I think Drake is good
pump
at.
it up. She got a good.
You know how Kanye says
But you think that's not a feud?
that's a diss?
Yeah, but he's just
They
giving
know
him
all
like
my
a little
stuff.
bar.
No, he gave him another one after. I'm
I
not a
almost
one.
turned
hit
into the
wonder.
nigga that you almost was. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I think, and what people
That
have
was a good
said,
few bars for him.
I do think Drake is smart in how like you and Drake, and they said Jay-Z does this too, where it's like,
Psychological warfare.
yeah, like you and Drake will be beefing, and he'll say stuff, and only you know it's about
Only
you.
yeah,
and
Kanye
now
said
you're-
that too.
And now you're jumping out the window,
Kanye
and people
going
look like
insane.
it's a one-sided beef when it's really not.
Well, that's how it looked though with Joe, because Joe crashed the fuck out and did like 8 songs in 2 weeks, and yeah, but so he's saying that he kind of peppered him up for that, and that he passed the baton to Pusha T, and that Pusha T passed the baton to Kendrick to finish the job.
Yeah, basically because at the start he said one person can't take down Drake.
I don't even feel like he's taken down.
Yeah.
Like musically and
well, I
commercially,
think-
he's gonna be the same.
Well, I think those are 2 different sentences. I don't think it's one sentence. I think he's
Yeah.
just saying one person can't take down Drake. He started, Push, Kendrick, and I don't know if he feels like Drake's taken down. I definitely don't feel like he is. But I think with Drake, Drake's in a difficult position because it's like, and yeah, we get off the Drake talk. Drake's been so dominant for so long that like he's in like a LeBron situation where it's like if Drake goes from number 1 to number 5, people are gonna be like, "Oh, Drake's finished."
Yeah,
But it's like it's not. I've been
Right.
number 1 for 10 years, and now I'm number 5. It's not like I'm number 50.
when
well,
LeBron
5
goes from 30 points a game to 24
They're gonna be on his
points.
ass.
Yeah. When LeBron starts averaging 16 points a game,
Yeah.
people are gonna say he's cooked, even though he's been in the league for 20
Nah,
something
people love
years.
LeBron James's piece too much. They're definitely not saying he's cooked.
All right.
They do.
But anyways,
They do.
yeah.
I
What's
was gonna
next
say,
on the
let's do
docket?
our Relentless
yeah.
Diaries segment because we
Relentless
have
Diaries.
some. Do we need like a soundbite for this
We'll get it.
segment?
We'll get
Okay.
it.
We also don't have an intro. Anyways, so we have some people who wrote in for Dear Relentless Diary.
Hell yeah.
So we're gonna obviously keep these names anonymous because we respect our viewers. So, dear Relentless Diary, hey, thank you. Hey, I sent my problem to the. Okay, anyways, this is just intro. Okay, so I'm in a dilemma. So I have a girlfriend who I really do love, but I really like one of my best friends. Who can I please get through?
No, this is part of it. No, this is part of it.
Okay, fine.
Huh?
I have a dilemma. I'm sorry for the meeting. I am in a dilemma. So I have a girlfriend who I really do love, but I really like one of my best friends who I used to work with, and we are still good to this day. I want to say something to my friend, but I don't want to ruin the friendship if it doesn't go well. And if something does happen, I don't want to lose my girlfriend either. I just need some advice on how to deal with this. Thank you. I love you guys. Keep up with the good work you guys are doing.
What the fuck did I just hear?
We need more context.
We can't, you guys. We can't do this and ask for more context. We can't do that for more context.
I'm gonna tell you what you have to do. Pick one and stand on it. Done. Like, how do you? But the thing that I don't get is, brother, how do you have a girlfriend that you claim you love, but you also have feelings for your friend? If you really loved her, I don't see how you would develop these unless you had the feelings. No,
Talk to him.
unless he liked.
What you been into?
Like, unless he liked the friend first and then met the girlfriend and started dating and still.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a
likes her, but
little
I don't-
confused.
Yeah,
on
I don't
this
get it.
So
scenario.
basically, this person, we don't know if it's a man or woman. This
Yeah.
person has a girlfriend, but this person has feelings for one of their good friends that they used to work with. They low-key want to act on those feelings and let the friend know, hey, I have
Why?
feelings for you. But my thing is,
Why?
to me, it's very simple.
Yeah, I mean,
If you have a girlfriend, but you have feelings for someone else and you want to let that person know, your
Break up.
girlfriend, you got to end that.
break up with your girlfriend.
Because the fact that you even have these feelings to say that you want to let your friend know that you have feelings for them, but you're scared that might ruin the friendship, then you got to reevaluate the feelings you actually have for your girlfriend. Because that should be the question here.
That's what I'm saying.
So if Plan A really was Plan A, you wouldn't have a Plan B.
That's a bar.
That's a bar
Because,
right
because say you tell this friend you have feelings for her, and she's like, yeah, I like you too. Now what?
That's a good point. Yeah. Is it curtains for your girlfriend? Because then that's very telling.
Even this going the way you want is kind of sticky. Like I don't know what you want to hear when you tell your friend this.
Yeah.
What could happen is you break up with your girlfriend and then you go up to your best friend and you say you have feelings for her and she's like, what? I don't feel like that back. Now you lost both, but you're still gonna have to do that. You're still gonna have to break up with your girlfriend.
Regardless. I agree. I think
Expediting
you
it.
got to really evaluate the situation with your girlfriend because the fact that you have these feelings for your friend, that says enough on its own.
But also, the thing that's confusing is, I swear at the end they said, but I don't want to lose my girlfriend.
Yeah, they're being
So,
greedy.
I don't
they want to
understand
have their
what-
cake. Yeah. So if it doesn't go well and if something does happen, I don't want to lose my girlfriend either.
Cake
Girls,
boss
see if they're
over
down
here,
for
jeez.
a three-way. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, unless you're trying to be in a throuple,
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to work out for you, big
I
man.
don't think so. I think you gotta choose. Yeah, I think
he wanted one of us to say, yeah, just get both of them.
No, but my thing is, if you do, regardless, the girlfriend has to know. If you do go to the friend and the friend is like, oh my God, I've been thinking about this for years and I do like you too. If it's curtains for your girl, that's your answer. Your
But that-
answer
It
is
sounds
very-
like it's curtains for your
Yeah.
Yeah,
Either way,
regardless,
either way,
it's
either way,
it's
either way,
curtains
either
for
way.
your girl.
Because there would be, you would not want to tell someone you have feelings for them if you didn't want them to reciprocate it.
Low key,
So,
high key.
like, so you want the other girl. You're going to have to break up
It's a
with
little
your girl.
disingenuous of like I just need to say this. I just need to express it to them.
Yeah,
It's like,
there's
no,
you want a response.
you have an end result that you're pretending you don't want, kind of.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good way.
Because, like, and you know this is wrong. Like, you know this is wrong.
Is it wrong? I mean, I wouldn't call it
with your
wrong.
girlfriend.
No, it's wrong.
You know what you
because-
got to do. Like,
Yes.
is what you're saying.
Because I mean, you can't really, if you like this person, you can't really control that.
Yes,
But
but-
how you move forward can go into the right or wrong area.
Yes.
No, it's
yes.
wrong because you're stringing along your girlfriend
Yeah.
because you have feelings for someone else. So you're not fully devoted to her. So that's wrong.
At the end of the day, it's very selfish to
It's selfish. It's selfish. Because if your man liked another girl and you found out, you'd be like, okay, why are we even together then?
Facts.
And anyone would say that.
Not even also like you're not a monster either. Like
Yeah,
you feel like you know, like
no.
you develop feelings and foster things for people, and it manifests over time.
But you
like,
can become a
but you know
monster
what
if
it
you
is.
handle it poorly.
yeah,
You,
know
can
what,
become a monster. You having these feelings doesn't make you a bad person
yeah,
at all.
Exactly.
How you
We're
handle
not coming
it,
down
though,
on you like that.
How you handle it though
Yeah.
can make you a bad person. Because if you start having your girlfriend in the
Cheating on
dark, and then you start, doing anything that you're gonna do with anything that you do with someone that you can't do in front of your partner is a problem.
Yep.
So if you start like,
Harmful flirting.
Bro, even if it's not,
Yeah.
even if it's nothing physical, I would
The
be
emotional
crushed.
aspect.
I would literally be crushed if I found out that my girl told the next man that she has feelings for him.
Yeah.
What?
Nah.
Spain without the S. Are you crazy? That is my
Spain
villain
without the
origin
S.
story.
yo, I say that all the time.
Can you imagine that?
I've never heard that before, so my mind's blown right
You
now.
haven't heard
Yeah,
it?
no, that's
I've
crazy.
heard that a long time.
Yo, someone introduced me to that. And I say it all the time.
That's a
like,
bar.
Spain without the S.
Yeah, man. Best of luck to you.
Yeah.
You know
Just
know
think
what
about
you
how
have
it would
to
feel
do.
on the other side.
Yeah, think about exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there another one?
Yeah, there is.
Thank you for sharing, though.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Yeah.
the vulnerability.
And I hope she doesn't listen to this and
Well,
can't put two and two together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, because the thing is, like, it's even worse that it's your friend. You know, it's not like a random girl that you don't know that you have a crush
'Cause
on.
she's been around,
Like,
you probably introduced her to
like,
your girl.
does your girl
Yeah.
know this friend? And like, do you hang out with this friend actively? Do you talk to this? Like,
We didn't
And
even
now-
reveal
Sticky.
genders, so I think
that-
we're pretty.
And now
we don't
also,
know. Yeah.
and now also, if you are the other friend, like you're in a bad position. Cause I know if I'm the friend and a girl tells me that she has feelings for me, I'm like, bro, like this can't. Even if I liked her back, let's say I did kind of have some feelings for her, logistically this can't work. Cause now we're in a hate-fueled relationship. Because
It's
now this
techie.
guy hates me. I look like a scumbag because people think I've been plotting on you on the low.
And I was just minding my business a second
Yeah,
ago.
like it's not gonna work.
Pretty cut and dry, brother. You know what you or sister. You know what you have to do.
Yeah, I don't know. This is
This
very
does seem more like a
anonymous.
man thing, but
I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Okay.
wasn't gender specific.
Ready? Dear Relentless Diary, I need some advice. I've been stood up twice last night. It seems like women...
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Guys, it seems like women don't like nice dudes. I feel like I could be too lame or too awkward for women.
Yo, oh my shit.
I just need to know why the women I go for don't like me back or gravitate towards me. How come other dudes find luck and I get a terrible hand? Am I ugly? Do I look lame? Like, dating apps don't work either. I just need answers because I feel like I'm below the food chain. Bad enough, I'm a 27-year-old virgin.
All right, brother.
Word.
I was laughing. Now I'm gonna give you some real advice.
Yeah.
First thing I'm
Yeah.
gonna say, you're not too ugly. You're not below the food chain. Whatever. It does not matter, bro. If you have the right tools, you can get the job done. Even if, let's say, you're not a conventionally attractive guy, that means nothing. That literally means nothing. So don't think just because you might not look good that you can't get girls. It's not true at all.
It's very true.
What it sounds like, this is gonna be like what you're gonna have to do. Basically, you're gonna have to tear down the house and rebuild it back, right? You're gonna have to start with a solid foundation,
Okay.
and the
Preach.
foundation that you're gonna have to start with is confidence, because it sounds like you're not a confident person. Whatever your insecurities are, you're gonna have to start with that. Work on that.
Jump in the
whatever it
pool.
is.
It's gonna be cold.
Baby, go to the gym, be like Mucho, do pull-ups outside, like something.
Project
Feel me?
Wham.
Yeah, Project Wham, or whatever the self-improvement you need to do, start with that. Before you even get to the women part, you have to start with improving yourself, right?
Okay, Tresor.
Get some nicer clothes, like... I still want to know how you get stood up twice in one night. I don't get
Did
that.
he say in one night?
Isn't that what it said?
Yeah, he did
I
say
thought he
did he-
said...
Did they plan to? Did they plan 2 dates?
Oh
in
yeah,
one night?
I've been stood up twice last night.
Probably had a date
Also-
at 5 and a date at 9 or some shit.
And
maybe.
both flaked. Also, what I'll say is, I feel like a lot of people and girls kind of look at this from a different angle. Girls will be like, "Oh, guys that say that they're nice guys aren't nice. They're just manipulative and X, Y, Z." I'm not taking that angle. I feel like when you say you're a nice guy, there's not even a fine line. There's a difference between being nice and being a doormat.
Yeah.
Let people walk all over
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Like not wanting to upset people, not wanting to combat people. That's not being nice.
It's subtle things that like quote unquote nice guys be doing. They be like agreeing with everything the woman says, shit like that. They be like very meek about what they want. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like if this is like a heterosexual relationship, then there's like shit that women want and shit that men need to have for something to work.
Exactly.
You need to puff your chest out. You need to be the dude in the relationship.
Yeah.
If they don't feel that, then you're kind of starting from zero.
Because it's like you feel like you're doing what's right to please the person, but like the way humans are, it doesn't work like that.
You need to have a playful back and forth.
Yeah, there needs to be some sort of give and take on
Yeah.
both sides too. Because if you're just too nice, you do everything, people will most likely walk all over.
Yeah,
you. That is
we
a fact.
see it in social. Like one of my favorite social experiments is Love Island.
Oh my God, this season's so good. By the way, are you watching USA?
USA
I'm not
is
watching it.
shout out to USA one.
many
I can't watch
episodes.
that.
Why?
That just feels like me and the homies chopping girls. Like I like
Oh.
watching Love Island UK because it's different.
I won't lie. USA is this season.
Really?
Usually UK is always better than USA.
Yeah.
The UK one I can't get into, but the USA one this season, whoa.
Well, I'm just bringing this up because there's always damn near every season. There's always the nice guy archetype that never gets a girl on that show.
Like Bergie.
Is it?
Bergie
Oh
was
yes,
USA.
yes, on the UK a few years ago.
USA last year.
Oh, USA last year? Okay,
Yeah.
maybe I'm confusing with
Bergie,
somebody
yeah.
else. So there's always that archetype that doesn't work. So this
They
is
place them.
this-
Yep.
this is a real thing where a situation that you could control for it in a vacuum, it happens year over year. But to go even a little deeper than just a nice guy thing, women, I'll let you guys complain because I've never been a woman, so whatever. You guys always complain about the dating scene, whatever. I'll let you guys do it.
Get all hitch on them. Get hitch on them.
Yeah,
Right broom.
I'll let women complain because, you know, I sound like a dickhead if I don't. But men, you're not allowed to complain.
Facts.
About the
Because,
dating pool?
yeah, about dating. Because you can always work on 2 out of 3 things, okay? And you could get damn near 99% of women you want if you have 2 of these 3 things.
Tell it.
You have to be 1, attractive,
Yep.
2, charismatic, or 3, successful. Just choose 2 of those 3 things,
Yep.
and you'll get 99% of the women you want in the world.
Yeah.
That's it. It's that simple.
You could have 1 of 3 if it's the right one.
Yes,
No.
yeah. Some of them are going to be
No.
going if you just
You
have money.
could have bread and that's all. And you
Yeah.
don't need nothing else.
It won't be 99%,
You
but
say successful or you say money?
I said successful, but that
So
includes money.
Oh, does that
that
include
that
money?
encompasses
Okay,
money.
okay.
And successful you could even be like fake broke, but you're famous. Like I'm
Yeah.
being a little bit vague with
Yeah.
these, but as long as you have
Right.
2 of those 3,
Right.
you could get damn near any woman you want.
Yeah.
You,
It's true.
I don't honestly. I don't think you're lying.
So just
Because
work
yeah,
on
if you're successful and attractive, boom.
Bam.
If you're charismatic and attractive, boom.
Bam.
If you're charismatic and successful,
yeah.
boom.
That's it.
There we go.
So 2 of those 3 things you can work on. Maybe you're so goddamn ugly it's hurting right
Oh my
now.
God.
Maybe,
Muchos.
I don't know. But you can
Muchos.
still work on those 2 other things.
No, I don't. First of all, you're giving me
Also,
Mucho's too unfiltered. I don't think.
No, it's wrong. It's just
As a man, you can't complain, yo.
yes.
You can't
And
complain.
also,
Yeah.
no, go ahead.
No, you go. You finish.
What I would say also something else that you could do is, and this might sound a little toxic, and I don't even think it's toxic, but it's not necessarily the best thing, but it's like what you need to do. Basically, you're playing a basketball game right now and your shot's not falling.
Yeah.
You might have to play some easier competition.
Yeah. Smash a 2 out of 10.
Start
Get you
there.
No,
Come on.
That's where he's going.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying for practice.
Lower the.
Lower the rim a little bit.
Lower the rim.
No,
a
and
little
it sounds
bit.
like we're like being like. It sounds like we're making fun of him, but like.
No,
this
real
is good
serious.
advice.
real life.
This is good
Yeah,
advice.
yeah. Like
Some people, like you have to know yourself. You can't be shooting for the top when you don't have those skills yet.
Yeah.
This is part of the foundation being ripped apart in the
Yeah.
floorboards and everything.
You have to
That
take a
is
look
mandatory,
internally.
and you need to do that. And this is what it's gonna feel
Once
like.
you have hoes, you're gonna hit heat checks.
Yeah,
Once
And-
you
you're gonna
have
hit
hoes.
shots.
Yeah.
And also, what I would even say you start with is just start by talking to women, not trying to holler at girls.
Yeah,
just
that's a
get
really good-
comfortable being around women and just having
Conversation.
regular
Yeah.
conversation. If you're at the gas station and a girl's in there, make small talk. Like
Not for any objective or
pushy,
anything.
yeah.
Just to
regular
do.
small. Pick out any. You treat it like a game.
Yeah.
You're walking beside a girl, compliment something about it. Find something, whatever it is. Find something, say the compliment, walk away.
Right.
Just get comfortable. It's like when you're trying to go to the gym. You have to just get through the door. You might not work out, but just get in the habit of getting in the building.
Yeah.
And then you could start doing one exercise, then you could start doing two,
Get your reps in.
And there is a way to do this without being toxic and being a bad guy. Like literally, you can have small talk, harmless conversation. You could do that. Get comfortable just speaking to women. And I feel like it's so cliche to say, but it's true. Like you said, like once you start working on yourself, like girls will come along with that. Like when you're chasing, unless you're already like, unless your sliders are already up, chasing isn't gonna do anything for you. Like, it's not gonna work. You gotta get your you gotta get some VC that you could spend in wherever you want to spend it at. You feel me?
Right. And then you're not like the plain clothes player. In
Yeah,
2K,
you're not the brown shirt. No,
Holy
you feel
shit.
me? You're not a brown shirt.
Yeah,
59
brown
overall.
shirt,
No tattoos.
Yeah.
No VC.
And
No, you go.
I would just say, it sounds like that you're overthinking a lot too.
Mhm.
I'd say think and do a lot less. You
Yeah.
know, go with the flow. Like have those little interactions with no primary objective. Just exist. You know,
Yep. Exactly.
that's all I was gonna say.
There's a lot of good advice for dude. He's gonna come back.
Yeah, you better write all this down.
I like the
Also-
one about just learning how to converse with women.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
Talk to women.
platonically,
With no-
like just
Female friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
get
With
some
no
women
ulterior
friends.
motives, no objectives.
Talk
Just
to
have a
women.
good
And
conversation.
my bad, not hoes, woman.
Yeah.
He's gonna get-
Also,
Yeah,
I
that's-
would
my
say,
bad, my bad.
I would say, and it sounds kind of like weird and kind of ayo, but I would say just so you have like a vision, pick like 3 guys that you just like how they move. You like their style. You like how they look. You like what girls they
You want him to
get.
dress like SGA next week?
Study. You have to study if you're playing a sport, you have to study the greats.
yeah.
Once you start playing, you have to study the greats. Kobe mirrored MJ, right? So if you think Cristiano Ronaldo is the coolest guy on earth, why do you think he's the coolest guy on earth? What about him makes him cool to you? Like, break it down. Is it the way he dresses? Is it his swag? When he's on the field, whatever. Break it down. Make like a spreadsheet if you have to.
Damn.
Like,
Come on. And then soon there's gonna be a YG that emulates you.
Yeah.
yeah, man. You got this, bro. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Also, the best shooters miss shots.
Oh, hell yeah.
No one makes 100% of their shots.
Yeah. Have a short memory.
Yeah, you gotta have a short memory. You gotta keep shooting, but you should not keep shooting if your form is wrong. Fix your
Right,
form
yeah.
first before you try to start pulling threes.
Yeah.
Lonzo Ball.
That's what I'm saying. Don't go all Andy Tate on them. That's not worth it.
we're
Like,
not-
Stay
Don't
away from that
Stay away
section,
from
the
that
red
shit.
pill, all of that. Chill out with
Never
it.
that.
It's
Yeah.
not no
And-
fresh and fit.
yeah, if you have women friends,
Listen
ask.
to them.
Yeah, listen
Yes.
to them.
Listen to women.
Listen,
Ask them for advice.
Grain of salt.
women are the best wing people ever.
I'll say ask them for advice. Ask them what they like
go
in
ahead.
guys.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Learn from what they like, not from what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said listen
to
what they
them.
like.
Yes.
But like their
Women?
their actual advice might be a little off.
Yeah. You can't ask a fish how to fish.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
okay, fair.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Very fair. Okay, well, the last one on the docket is Teana Taylor, and
That was
Iman.
crazy.
What's his name? Iman?
Iman Shumpert.
Yeah. Teana Taylor and Iman Shumpert. Apparently, Iman Shumpert is asking for Teana Taylor's assets, I guess, in like spousal support in their divorce.
Basically,
That's
this
a
is
cold nigga.
this is just a double standard conversation. Is it okay? Is it not?
That's
That's what it
Shumpert
is.
is. Waste you because, like, bro, you were in the NBA and you were making bread. Doesn't he have a ring?
Yep.
He has a ring, right, with Cleveland?
Mhm.
Okay, so you have a ring with Cleveland. And then you just went on some weird nigga, like, side quest. You wanted to be, like, an artist, didn't you want to be, like, a musician,
rapper,
something?
yeah.
Like, you just did some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want to come to me at my fucking money? Like, get the fuck out of my face, bitch. What the hell?
But she
like,
clearly
you're 6'7" walking through Eaton Center on Carabana Friday. Like, I saw them.
Oh, word.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we
You
doing?
can't go shopping.
you can't go to
What did that mean right there?
It's like, what are you doing?
God forbid he
Like,
wants
what are
to
you
go to the
doing?
food
Well, I know
court.
you're losing me with this one. Why can't he go to the mall in Toronto?
Because what are you doing?
What?
He's at the mall.
You can't shop no more?
I can't get an iPhone.
Like, why are you in the line for Manchu Walk? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing?
What are we
I
talking
do
about?
think,
You see
like,
what I mean? Like, act like you've been
well,
somewhere, bro.
I do-
What are we talking about?
You know
You're
what
too
I
good for
mean?
life.
I get how
guys?
visually jarring it would be to see a
Yeah.
6'7" dude in the line for
it's
Manchu
not
Walk. But
Iman Shumpert.
Right.
Like, I'm pretty sure this was after they won the champion. Like, bro, why are you in line for Manchu Walk at?
He's trying to be a regular dude.
Nigga got
Man.
hungry.
So if you're a
Stop it.
celebrity, you can't be a regular person anymore?
You can, but you know what I mean?
you must
No,
hate
I'm-
when
I'm
J. Cole
just-
goes for
I
bike
don't know
rides.
where
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like that. Like, why
That's
is J.
flirting versus
Cole
harassment.
on the bike?
Oh, so you hate that too?
No, I don't hate it, but it's like,
What do you want him to do? Be in a Lambo all his life?
no, I'm just saying. Actually, no, the J. Cole bike is different.
All right.
It is a bit different because,
Okay.
yeah, that's just a part of it. And it's like, bro, why is Iman Shumpert walking through the Eaton Center?
Well,
it just
your
made me
hate
feel weird.
aside, I'll add to the hate though, because
But the main thing is,
yeah, because
she
I
clearly has
remember
to make more money than him. Then if
he
if
currently
she's
does
requesting.
probably. So
Probably
it's
now.
It's more of a back pay situation probably, because the court is very slow at adjusting your salary. So it could be one of those,
That's annoying.
right? Because he doesn't have the NBA salary anymore. But I did.
Like, why not? Like, why'd you just stop being in the NBA, bitch?
All right.
You have to retire eventually.
He went into
How
his
old is
30s.
Iman
Nobody
How
signed
old is
him.
Iman Shumpert?
He's probably like younger than LeBron. He's probably like
Exactly.
35,
But
36.
but Zoe, you do
36.
know.
He's that old?
35.
But
maybe?
Zoe, you do know that. like,
34.
34. And he retired when? At least 3
2-3
years, right?
ago, yeah.
Zoe,
So he retired at what? 31? Like, what are we doing?
Zoe,
bro? Get in
the
the
li-
fucking gym, bitch.
Zoe.
Now you want to come for me and my bread? You were in the NBA. The NBA.
You have Vim for this
Teana
guy.
Taylor was like humping floors for Kanye West. You were in the NBA.
Zoe, the lifespan of a professional athlete is 6 years, maybe.
Bro,
for the NBA,
where's the bread then?
probably.
Where's the bread that you made in the NBA?
He probably did a bad job saving it.
Idiot boy.
But one thing I'm gonna hate on him for though is he went on a podcast
I remember
and was
that.
making men look bad by saying,
I
man,
remember that.
man, you see the problem with these new niggas is they don't want to pay for their woman's shit. See me, I pay for everything.
He has one of those clips.
He said that.
He said rich dudes don't complain about like
There's a
paying
woman.
for everything.
There's a woman
for
to his
women.
right. He'd be
And
like,
now you're here
I wouldn't
begging
make
me
you
for my
lift a
bread?
finger. So you know what? He's a hypocrite. I'm not even gonna defend him.
But
Claffy.
if we're gonna try to, how like if she is making more money than him,
Which probably.
which she probably is right now, Teana Taylor's up.
Well, yeah, she's doing like creative
What?
directing. She's doing like concert. Yeah,
What's the issue?
it's the fact that you had the bread before, like you had the money.
So situations change.
Is
Would you say the same if she was asking for bread from him?
no, she
No.
wouldn't- she wouldn't say
If she was up, like if Teana Taylor was like, I'm trying. What's a really good comparison? Like if Teana Taylor was who?
like
Like
Kevin
No, but
Federline
no,
and Britney
still,
Spears back in the day.
you could say Teana Taylor because Iman Shumpert wasn't getting max contracts. He's making multi-millions of dollars, but she probably is as well. So
I don't think
they're-
Teana Taylor's making multi-millions of dollars before, like when they were started to get like together. I don't think she was bringing that much money.
But I don't
Teana
think-
Taylor has like what, like
He made
one
$48
big
million
album,
his whole career.
48 million his whole career.
Yeah,
That's-
he was a role player at best.
Zion made that his rookie year.
Well, yeah,
That's what I'm
but
saying.
you can't compare.
Actually, yeah, we're not talking about that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you
I got
can't
basketball.
compare. Yeah,
I've been
you
looking
can't
at numbers.
compare Zion and thing. But I'm just saying, okay, 48 million is still a lot of money.
Of course, yes.
Teana Taylor's net worth is $5 million.
Okay, then what are we?
Yeah.
What are we talking
Yeah, I thought
about?
that was
You're
gonna hit
trying to say Tiana's making bare bread? No, she's not.
Now,
Even now, she's not making bare
That's
bread.
definitely cap. I guarantee her she has more than $5
I
million.
don't believe in that net worth either. But
Yeah,
let's say
that
she,
net worth
let's
is
say
Okay,
she,
let's say she has double. So it's 10.
sure. Let's say she's making $1 million a year right now.
Okay.
Definitely
Right?
way more than that.
Let's
but-
just say she is.
Okay.
I promise you that's more than Iman Shumpert.
Yeah. And Iman's
But
making
he's-
200.
But he's made 48 million.
So
Yeah, but
it's
that he
got,
was-
we
that he
have,
was- that
we
he was
have a
splitting with-
house.
yeah.
We have kids
That's it,
that I've
probably
been,
that we're both paying for.
what he was just saying. He
are,
used to pay
but
for
are
everything.
those payments gonna go in perpetuity when they were joint before?
Like yeah. So what happens now when I have no bread, but the house is in both of our names? Now you gotta pay for it. You know,
Bro,
I just
don't
feel like
choose me.
people wouldn't have the same energy if it was her wanting money from him.
Yeah. Well, typically women do take care of the kids, so there's that. I don't know who. Probably Teana got him right now, but yeah, I'm not offending him because of that one clip. So fuck you.
Shot yourself in the foot with that
Yeah,
one, big
fuck
man.
Iman Shumpert.
Yeah, I'm just not hearing it. It's like, bro, like, I just feel like if you were
We act like rich people can't lose their money.
no, for sure, I
happens
get
all
it,
the
but it's
time.
also like, bro, like, be smart.
You can't
Yeah.
just
You
say
can't
that.
say that.
Why? Why?
Because you're not in a position where you have that money to be responsible for it. You don't know until you actually get rich.
I'd be smart.
Because we're
You
talking.
don't know.
You
that.
don't
I
know
promise
that.
you, I'd
You
be
don't.
smart.
We're talking about
That's like saying you know what a white person is like if you're not white.
That is not the same.
Yes, it is.
Not
You
even
cannot
close.
say that unless you're
I
rich.
promise you, it's not the same.
It's like seeing someone
Promise
driving the
you.
bus. It was like, hey, if that was my situation, I'd find a way to get a car. Like,
Someone driving
Yeah.
the bus.
if you
they
saw
have-
someone
On the
riding the
bus.
bus,
Oh, riding
and
the
waiting
bus.
for the
On the
bus, and you're like,
bus.
that would never be me. If I was in that situation, I'd find a way to have my own car.
not the same.
Kind of is.
I don't think so.
I don't know, man. Yeah, you can be financially responsible, but it's easy to lose money. You did a lot of investments that didn't work out. You have a couple houses.
Now you want to come ask me for my bread?
I
Yeah,
think that's
we're
crazy.
all- we're in a
I do
relationship.
think that's
So are
I
you
wouldn't
signing
do
a
it.
prenup?
I wouldn't do it, but
Yeah.
But
if,
not
if
people,
they signed a prenup,
people
then
forget
none of
that
this
you
would be a
can like prenups. Like you can make prenups what you want.
Yeah,
like people
just
forget
prenup
that.
and
You know what I'm
agreement.
saying? So even if we're both up, like for example, my thing
like
is
in this
like,
case.
yeah, if we're both up, yeah, you're right. If we're both up when we get together, and for whatever reason you cheat on me, do not ask me for shit. That's going in the prenup. What?
Why though?
Why what?
some people do put.
Why what?
Because you still want it to be a clean breakup, right?
You cheated on me.
I know, but you just said a prenuptial agreement could be anything.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what I'm making it.
So what? You're just gonna take everything?
If you cheat
No,
on
you
me,
take what's yours. You
get
can't
out.
take
Don't
what's
come to
theirs.
me for nothing, and I will bleed you dry.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't take theirs. With a prenup, you just take
What?
what's yours.
Yeah, but I don't know what
believe
she's
so.
insinuating.
No, but I'm saying, if we're both up, there's going to be a infidelity
What's-
clause in our prenup.
where
If
you
you
get nothing.
cheat on me,
Yeah.
You get
you
nothing.
walk away with nothing.
Yeah,
Zero.
yeah, that's regular.
I don't care if you spend all your money at Manchu Walking Center. We are not, I don't want nothing.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. So when I watched Real Housewives, there was a Real Housewife of New York. She was married to, oh my God, what's that, JP Chase or Bank or whatever? He's like,
wow.
or
JP
whatever,
Morgan.
JP Morgan.
She was
yeah.
married to JP.
Wow.
I think, well, I don't know what.
Hey,
I don't know if she was married to JP
Y'all
Morgan.
are fucking crazy.
You guys are very dumb.
Imagine being married to JP.
No, not that JP.
The bad bitty JP.
Her last name is Sonia Morgan. So she was obvious, like she's from Real Housewives of New York. She used
cheated
to
on
be.
her with a dude.
She cheated on her husband, and he was like,
She cheated on JP.
stop. He was John Adams
Jerome?
Morgan. Anyways, he was like, I guess like the JP Morgan Bank, like the head or whatever. I guess it's his family. Anyways, she cheated on him.
Oh, she did. Okay.
And he like, bro, that man is a multi like billionaire.
Yeah.
He left her with zero.
As he should.
Like flick, you're doing nothing.
leave with the clothes on your back and a knapsack.
So I agree with that. If you come in,
But-
whether I'm up or both blah blah blah, if you cheat on me, move. Like
obviously cheating is bad, but like, no, I'm just saying, like, if either of them have to take care of the kids now, I guess no alimony makes sense.
it's not
but
JP, it's John Adams Morgan.
So who's P?
I guess I don't know. Is it JP Morgan?
It's
I don't know.
JP
It's
Morgan.
JP Morgan.
That's
It
what
is.
it's
I don't know who
called.
the P
yeah,
is.
the name's irrelevant. But-
Someone
yeah.
search who's the P.
He's the co-founder of Morgan Stanley, and his great grandfather was JP Morgan. So I guess he's like an heir in the
Old
line.
money.
Yeah, very, very old money. And he's
Okay.
93.
Whew.
Holy shit.
So
And
JP's like 250.
Not JP. Oh, yes, JP, yes.
So my whole thing in this case, he's 93. He's about to die. In this case, the woman in the situation is gonna take care of the kids. So you're still gonna have to pay child
Or
support.
your family.
Yeah, but maybe like directly to the kids.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, you can.
What do you
Nah.
Like the child support. Well, the child support is supposed to be only
for the
used
kids?
for
Yeah.
the kids.
So I guess like
But
no
you can do your
alimony
child
makes
support.
sense,
Can't you do
but-
it through a third party?
I don't know.
Thank God I don't have these problems. Jesus
Yeah, I
Christ.
don't
I
know.
feel like if you're rich enough, you can do your child support through a third party. I think.
Plus, you're still gonna be spending mad bread because if my net worth is billions
Yeah.
and you're getting a percentage, because child support's like a percentage of your
Yeah.
annual income.
Cheating
Yeah.
is bad, but it shouldn't like now the kids shouldn't suffer. You know what I
No,
mean?
for sure. The child support would
My
be
kids will
paid.
still have bread, but
Yeah.
that's
No
crazy.
alimony.
Zero.
All right.
And I will bleed you dry.
As the woman, if you were more
100%.
That's
even in
that's
his-
scary situations. But I feel like a lot of girls aren't cool with. I wouldn't mind signing a prenup, but I think to girls it's like, why are you?
Yeah. It
acting
kills the
like-
romance for one night, but it's gonna be worth it for your life.
But some girls will like stick like they will say that yo, this is like
Yeah,
a
you should
deal
never
breaker.
wife that woman.
For example, if I married, let's say, an NBA player, and he wanted to sign a prenup, for sure. I'm regular, degular, Zoie, you're X amount, blah, blah, blah. But if it's like, if it's like we divorce and I get, like, if we divorce amicably and I get nothing, I'm not signing that. There's no
You
way.
have to sign it before you get married.
But I'm saying
Yeah.
there would have to
Oh,
be a
yeah.
percentage. If it's not 50%, we have to agree on a percentage of something.
Both should have separate bank accounts and a joint one.
I
And then you
agree.
split it
But I'm
half,
saying
all the
some
assets.
prenups are like, if we break up, you leave what you came with.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no.
I'm not agreeing
But
to
you're
that.
signing for that for an NBA player?
No. If I marry an NBA player, I will sign like if we break up, I'm entitled to X percent. Maybe
Yeah.
not 50,
Right.
but X percent.
Something, yeah,
It's not gonna be if we get married, I'm entitled to whatever I came here with. Hell no.
yeah,
No. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with like 30%.
Yeah. I ain't mad at that. But I ain't mad at that even as an
I'm not
NBA player.
I'm not necessarily mad, but
I'll
I
sign
can
it.
see how people could, you know.
I have no problem signing.
And
Kobe,
then-
my nigga, I hate it had to be him.
Hey, come on.
Wait.
I mean,
He like
Isn't
Well,
that
no, he
didn't he
didn't
take
sign-
that back? Like
He did. He like apologized. This is
Yeah.
Drake. He apologized and was like, "Oh, Vanessa, I'm so sorry."
yeah,
They didn't
I
wanna
don't
be
know, man.
offensive.
It's a
Drake-
tough.
Drake cool.
It's a tough one because
It is.
Because I understand, like you're running the house and you're taking care of the kids and all that, but then like, how do you quantify that? Like, who quantifies how much being a stay-at-home mom like
It's
is worth?
not measurable because it's so much work.
So then, how do you know how much money to
It is a
get
lot of
or
work.
not get?
Infinity.
I mean,
Is
yeah,
taking a stay-at-home is being a stay-at-home mom harder than taking a charge from Dwight Howard?
Yes. yes. Yes.
Yo,
Because
we're-
that's fast. It's gonna go away.
What
You
about if
get-
she has a maid?
isn't
And if
the
you're rich, you
correct
probably get
term
all that.
A
Oh,
helper.
something- oh, my
I'm kidding.
bad.
You got a maid, a chef, a driver.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm
Oh,
sure.
you're
Bill
doing
Burr
is-
has a really funny.
All you're
about
doing is showing
this.
face. You're showing face for the kids. You ain't even raising them.
Yeah.
You're in Tulum.
I could never be a stay-at-home mom though. Even if I do marry, like I would never. But anything, if I like hypothetically, if I did marry an NBA player, I could not be a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
But why would you never?
That's just not my personality.
No, why would you never marry an NBA player?
Oh, it's just not my bag. I can't. I know I'm getting cheated on. No, stress
You
me
knew
out.
what it was when you signed up.
Exactly. I'm not. I don't. No, thank you.
Fair.
But I'm just saying, if hypothetically, if I did, I still would have to find. Like, I would have to find something to do.
That's real.
I
Everybody
would
should
need a
have their own
business,
passion.
or I would
Yeah.
need a serious hobby. Like, I would need something. I could not just be like a housewife.
Yeah.
Even if I married a regular guy and he was rich,
Yeah.
or he had a successful job that could carry both of us, I still couldn't be a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
Hell no.
And I feel like if you're gonna like not work, you have to be the sickest like everything else.
You gotta have a great personality.
not even just that. Like your skills,
Yeah.
like your intangible skills have to be so valuable. Like you can't be one of those girls that just look good and you can't do nothing. Like
Gotta
Oh,
bring
yeah.
that
something
makes
to the table.
no sense. That makes no sense at all, bro. Because
where
that's
that
that's
comes
the
from.
first thing that those girls say when people do ask about bringing stuff to the table, even though that's a stupid question. I agree. Is what they love to go to is I'll make this house a
Make
home.
a house a home.
How?
Hey.
What are you gonna do?
Give
to
me
make this house a
tangible
home?
evidence of this.
Raise the kids, cook dinner, clean, furnish, all the
All we need
above.
is a gaming chair and a TV. Now the house is a home.
Raise the kids,
Yeah.
cook, clean, furnish.
Yes.
All
Create a
things,
loving household. Create order.
all things that you technically could employ someone to do that
No.
will cost less than the money that you're gonna be spending.
You
from
can't
you.
employ someone to raise your kids.
Do you know how many people have not been raised by their parents?
Well, no, I mean,
She's
right.
Yes,
though.
you can, but like it's not the
Yeah,
same.
it won't be the same.
It's
man.
Even
not the
billionaires,
same.
like it
Yeah.
doesn't work out.
Those kids,
well.
like
Those
a lot
kids
of
come out
times they,
very
No,
yeah.
I'm
Good
It's
just,
end
not
I'm
the
just
same.
saying it's possible. Like,
Well,
even
yeah,
if
we
you
all
have to
watch
get great-
Nanny Diaries,
not even just in that. You know how many
Right.
people were raised by their grandmas
right?
when their moms
Yes.
were out
Did
shaking
you guys watch
ass?
Nanny Diaries?
No,
Nanny
Really?
911.
No, Nanny
that the one with
Diaries, the
Matilda?
movie. No, with Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, I haven't seen. I remember the
Oh.
TV shows. Where
No,
it
no,
was
no. It's a
like-
movie, but basically, yeah, Scarlett Johansson plays a nanny, and she's basically like raising this little boy because their mom's just like not involved, and it's just about like how rich kids are raised by their nannies, and it kind of whatever.
I'm
Long
saying
story
I know mad people raised by their aunties or their grandmas.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, I'm
Their
talking
mom is in
about
the club.
employing, like
Yeah.
I'm talking about employing, so like actually paying someone to come and be a nanny,
Yeah.
but basically they're raising
90% of the work, but you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying if you're doing that, same way I'm in the gym working on my jump shot, you better be improving your skills at home too.
Oh my god,
yeah, become as good of a stay-at-home mom as you can be.
Exactly.
it's a lot of work. I think to be a stay-at-home mom is a lot of work. I feel like it's probably more work than me continuing to just do my career.
True, but there's bad ones and good ones.
What do you mean? Bad stay-at-home moms and good stay-at-home
Yeah.
moms? For sure.
So
For
just,
sure.
just become better.
Yeah, be a
That's
good
it.
stay-at-home.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
I would
Yeah,
hope.
look at all these. Bro, well, the thing that I be wondering is like all these girls that have kids or like, you know, and you're like in Tulum, in Turks and Caicos,
Okay.
in XYZ. Where's the kid?
The grandmama of the baby.
Yeah.
Who's taking care of? Who's
the
taking care of,
baby?
of little
The
Jayla?
grandma.
the baby.
Grandma.
And
Yeah.
how like if I was a granddad and my daughter was dropping my grandson off every 2 weeks because she's going to Aruba and Turks and Caicos and Japan, and I'd be like, bro, no. Like at a certain point, I'm not watching them no more. Like
Yeah.
you're bugging. I want to know the excuse that they're giving to take all these trips.
There's
Because there's no way you're telling your family you're getting flown out.
No, they're saying it's work.
Oh dear
What
God.
work?
Oh,
You have
dear
BBL.
They're networking.
Oh my God! Stop with the
Networking.
BBLs.
Yeah. Networking is
BBLs.
the one that
Networking, yeah.
they go
Yeah.
on.
I mean, listen. Every mom deserves to live their life.
Of course.
I hope one day.
Like that woman you met at DLT, right?
Which one?
Where her baby daddy was there too.
You
Oh,
met
I didn't
her?
meet. No, I didn't meet her. I just saw the story. I didn't meet her. I just saw the story. I had no idea who she. I think she was there the second weekend, so I didn't even see.
I gotta
But
hit the flash.
I mean, yeah, everyone just have fun. I hope that one day when I have kids, my mom is gonna be open to like taking them for a weekend and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, here
or
and
when I
here
go
and there.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, that's what grandparents are for, respectfully. I believe when
It
I'm a
takes a
parent,
village.
I'm not bringing my kid on vacation. I'm on the
yeah.
side of it. Some people think
There
it's
are
problematic.
family vacations and there are
For
single
sure.
vacations.
Now,
I
when
agree.
he's like
What's the
sentient,
age? What's the cutoff for that?
when the
Yeah.
baby's sentient.
Yeah, like I'm
Yeah.
not bringing, like when
If
they're
you can't
probably
remember
like,
it,
Like
you
a
don't need to
5-year-old
come.
you're not
Five.
bringing?
No, 5 I'll bring.
4-year-old you're not bringing?
No.
Okay.
If you can't
3
remember,
I'm not.
you don't need to.
Bro,
come, so.
when I see people on the resort with their infants floating in the floaty in the sun, I'm like, why would you bring this little?
Can't you go to like non-infant resorts?
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying, but I've been at family resorts.
No kids? Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
but I'm
for a
saying
family.
when I go to family resorts, like as an adult, and I
You-
see
yeah,
like
yeah,
people with
okay.
these little infants,
Yeah.
and they're in the floaties burning in the sun. I'm like, why would you bring this ute here, yo?
How do you feel about birthday parties?
Ooh, birthday parties.
I agree. You do not need an extravagant birthday party if you can't remember it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You
fir-
don't.
first-
it makes no sense.
we
first
need
one doesn't need to be.
extravagant.
You're dropping hella bread on a birthday party that you're kind of just doing for yourself to take pictures. When the kid can't, if the kid can't remember it, we don't even need a party.
Yeah.
Well, you could. The party's for the parents.
Yeah, the
though.
party's for the
Low key.
parents.
Yeah.
It's just the kid's probably sleeping for most of it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I think it doesn't make sense to have an expensive birthday party for a kid
Facts,
that
facts.
won't
It's
remember.
just a kickback.
I agree. I had like these family friends, and like they were pretty well off. Yo, they had 3 kids. they used to have the wickedest parties, yo. And they, you know, families like this, and that's like what I aspire to be. Like, I want to be like, I don't want to be like rich, but I want to be like, yo, that family got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they used to have the wickedest birthday parties, like bouncy castles, pool, unlimited like candy towers, like Kool-Aid fountain. Like, it was OD. Bro, everybody, yo, is he turning 6 yet? Because I want, like, I used to be amped for those their birthdays. And they used to have parties like that all the time, even though their kids were young. They would have like crazy parties, like food was busting, hors d'oeuvres. They had like nannies coming, like, you know, people who come watch the kids. They had like life, bro.
If you had a bouncy castle at your party,
Yeah, you were up.
You were up.
a bouncy castle and gift bags, doggy bags. You
Up.
were up.
What? Bounce castle in the crib? Up.
Especially
But
if
now-
there was good stuff in the doggy bag, like you got like a MP3 player.
Whoa, I've
You
never
were
had.
up.
I've never
I've
had
been
that.
to one of those.
Yeah, that's
friend.
like,
You got
Yeah,
an MP3 player in your goodie
Kinda like the
bag?
cheaper
Yeah.
ones, like the
cheap ones that you have to put a battery in.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I
I
know
know like
that.
iPods. I'm like, what
no,
the hell? I'm like, I have
iPods
not.
is crazy.
Nah,
bro.
Yeah, I'm like, I have not experienced iPods in the goodie bag. What
No.
the hell?
That's
That's
gonna,
a
that's gonna have to
player.
be us that throws those parties in the future, yo.
Don't
I
worry.
think I'm like, not yet, but like I'm close to being ready for that era.
Hell
To
yeah.
have a kid.
Of like, yeah, doing like cool, like being like that kind of like flex mom. Like, okay, yeah, like birthday parties
Come
in
on,
my
yo.
house,
few years to be
barbecues
a
at
mom.
my house.
We are
like-
getting older.
yeah, for sure, but not until my rule is no kids before 30s.
We're getting-
not
Yo,
happening.
by the way, I talked at a panel, and one of the kids at the panel, because they had to do like some work during the panel, one of the kids after came up to me and thought I was a teacher.
Wow.
I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
I'm old.
yeah.
And teachers are young too.
Yeah.
It's not an old.
Because those
profession.
kids, they were like grade 7.
Yeah, it's okay.
So like, I could be a teacher.
we know 24-year-old teachers.
Yeah. But it was just crazy to me that he came up to me and called me sir and asked me a question about the work. And I'm like, oh, I don't work
Let me
here.
get your teacher, son.
I don't work here.
I guess you look like you ask people for hall passes now, man.
That's crazy.
You look like
I
an
would be a cool
authoritative
teacher.
figure.
I'd be a cool teacher.
Be a
Me
gym
too.
teacher.
Yeah, I'd be the teacher that
Just
like you
wouldn't braid
guys.
anyone's hair.
I'd be the teacher that like no.
Right.
I'd be the teacher that like you guys got in trouble and I'd come and sit down, but I'd turn the seat around and sit on it like, you know, leaning over this way and talk to me like, yo, what are you guys doing, man? Like, you guys are better than this. You know, I want to help you, but if you guys act like this, there's nothing I could do. Like,
yeah.
I want to take you guys to the basketball game. If you guys are acting stupid, like, what am I supposed to do? Miss Johnson told me you guys are skipping class. Like,
You
come
work
on,
with them.
man. Like,
Yeah, you work
yeah,
with them.
like,
Mhm.
you know,
You're on their side.
Yeah.
I wear like Dior's to school to connect with them.
You working at a
To
school?
connect with that. Are we
Some of them follow you on Instagram.
no, that's not allowed.
No, you
Wrap this
can't.
up.
Apparently that be happening. Apparently
It
it's
does
like
happen.
inevitable.
It
I've
definitely
heard
does
that
happen.
from
Yeah, especially in
No,
this
yeah.
day and age, definitely happens.
All right, we good?
Yeah, oh, we're
we
good.
made it through the docket. I think we had like literally everything that we had, even though we spent a lot of time.
We
on-
break like
Pop out
duration
and
records
Krista.
whenever we get through the whole docket.
Really?
Yeah. 240.
Oh,
Damn. Okay,
Oh,
yeah. Lock this off.
shit.
Lock
the-
this
we-
off. Lock this off.
We did the season finale and we did
Yeah, we just
246.
shut it off like
and
that.
we were like, oh, we're going to stay a little bit longer for you guys to give you some extra content.
Oh,
we
yeah.
accidentally,
Yeah. Let's wrap
That's
this up.
crazy.
All
All
right.
right,
Harmless
guys.
3 hours.
We'll see you
Yeah,
back in next week for episode 24. Call me.
Yeah, damn. How you gonna get it in advance?